What's good? What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's good, my peopleizations? What's going on, my peopleizations? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Should Terence Crawford, undefeated 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, currently the WBO welterweight world champion, who is widely considered by many to be the #1 pound-for-pound boxer in the world, Terence Bud Crawford, should he attempt to move up to junior middleweight, 154 from 147, and challenge what could be, and I'm saying could be because we know Jermell Charlo, unified world champion, two-time junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer. He going into his undisputed showdown tomorrow night against Brian Castano. I highly expect Jermell Charlo to be victorious in that fight. But should Jermell Charlo be victorious in that fight? Should Terence Crawford go up and challenge Jermell Charlo and just say forget about the Errol Spence fight at 147? Or should he stay put, look to win the fight against Errol Spence, then move up to junior middleweight and challenge Jermell Charlo should he be victorious against Errol Spence Jr.? Should that be the case? What should be the right move? Terence Crawford is reportedly willing to move up to 154. Now, we know he's on record as saying that he would like to go up to 154. Right? But is this a good move? Because I believe still the biggest fight in the sport of boxing is Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford. Why you say that, Blue? This is no slight, but Errol Spence Jr. is still the bigger draw. Right? Zeepa and Remanifest, Think Tank, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Yes, he should fight Jermell. Crawford wins that fight. Just watch. There's a lot of people that feel that way. I'm seeing more and more people. Jay Lynn, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Tamari Laurie, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I didn't get to the fellas. Tiana Scott, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? LaJessica Burton, peace of blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? I'll get to the fellas in a second. I'll get to all the fellas, all my brothers, all my kings in a second. Just give me a second. But I'm seeing a lot of people are feeling this way that he can. Journeyman, what's going on? Kashif Dixon, Charlie J, Chase the Coin, ONNC and X, Benjamin Harrington, Brent Leona, what's going on? I'm seeing a lot of people feel like Terence Crawford can win this fight. Ro Golded, what's going on? Chris Gold, what's going on? The Game, KO, Boss Red 357, what's going on? I'm seeing a lot of people feel like Terence Crawford should go to 154. He can win this fight. That guy, James, Deanna Grimm, Warrior Class the Third, keeping up with the Joneses. What's going on? P-Dog, what's going on? See, here's the thing. Interesting fight, big fight. Oh, Jesus, what's going on? That boy Tito won, what's going on? But I highly believe that he should continue to pursue Errol Spence Jr. fight. It's the biggest fight in boxing. Lenny, man, what's going on? I need y'all to smash the like button because they're playing with the stream once again. We just had 370 people, and it dropped off to 288. Philly Miz, 215. Mamba Mentality. Kareem L. Amin. Albert Harper. Fred Robinson. My brother Bish. We Megastar in the building. We got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews. Little cousins. Friends with little kids. Have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother Bish. Little Princess's channel, man. Have them subscribe. Bish, you already know. Drop the link in the chat, please, great brother. Vince Williams. Malik Odin. What's going on? Young Moses Entertainment. What's going on? Vince Williams. My brother. What's going on? Bishop, my brother in the super chat, he said, I like Charlo to clean up Bud. I like Charlo to clean Bud up. They tripping. Bud don't want that war. He better stick to fighting them scrubs. Adrian Pitt, my brother. What's going on with you, great brother? Jet Ski, King Jr., Debo A, the Gene Wee. What's going on? Antonio Robinson. What's going on? Smash the like button. Alexander Wright, George Erzari. The Fans Corner, Chilltown Majors, TJ Sports, Maurice Bridges, AZAP Sam, Crash Camp 67. What's going on? Smash the like button, man. Y'all see they messing with the stream. We just had 450 people and it dropped down to 313. Smash the like button. They're playing with the stream. Smash the like button. 817 Boston Beat, Brian Taylor, Mike Rom. What's going on? Kevin Michael Martinez, Yo Daddy 0502, Quadro Loso. What's going on? All week they've been doing this, man. Xavier Miller, what's going on? Carter GK, what's going on? Smash the like button. Emmanuel Momo, Copper Aborigines, what's going on? Lewis Williams, what's going on? So Cool One, what's going on? Joseph King, RBZ, what's going on? Now, I think that this will be an interesting fight because I believe King Judah, what's going on? Demetrius Bright, Groundworks Entertainment, what's going on? Ray Smith, Underground Asylum, what's going on? Bernard Felton, what's going on? Andre Jefferson, Mr. G. McCullough, what's going on? I believe this will be an interesting fight. The Lanny Man, what's going on? But I believe Errol Spence fight is bigger. Again, why? Because I believe that Errol Spence is still a bigger name than Jermell Charlo. It's a bigger draw than Jermell Charlo. He's undefeated. They're in the same weight class. There's no excuses. It's just a bigger fight. Bishop, my brother in the super chat, my bad. I was swiping too fast trying to get that text out. My bad, y'all. It's all good, great brother. It's all good. You know what, Bishop? My thing is, I was trying to make out what you were saying, but at the same time, I didn't want to, you just create what you were saying. You know what I mean? Because I have a tendency to get ahead of myself as well. Salute to my brother Bishop in the super chat once again. Carl Brown, my brother in the super chat. I don't see Crawford beating Jermell, not even close. Once those paws start touching him, see this not one of them bums he been fighting, real talk. Oh, he said, see, this is not one of those dudes that he been fighting. Mike G, Kareem Ebanks, Super Silver Surfer. What's going on? Big Chef, Ray Robles. What's going on? C Page 412 Gaming, Dante's Maximus, Bernard Felton, Mark Almighty, Hits 2511, Ray Zay Dillard, Friezo F, Deshaun Duckworth, Nev's Nation, D. Warren, Hamilton Steele, Chris Brooks, William Pivken, Jameer Hall, Lamont Griffith. What's going on, my peoples? My brother, Devani Devayon Thomas, brother in the super chat, dropping that girl on your boy Blue in the super chat. Bug got robbed by Mean Machine and Gamboa. He best stay away from Mel. See, here's the thing. Brian Pittman, what's going on? Pat Cannon, what's going on? Veteran Lackey, what's going on? Jay Steele, what's going on? Do y'all believe? See, the thing is, I don't believe Jermell Charlo will warrant Terence Crawford to fight the man that he fought, Igis Kavalauskas. I just don't see that. I don't believe. There we go again. We just had 488 people, and it dropped to 430. Smash the like button, people. I need y'all to get the likes all the way up. Kingworth Words, what's going on? Aki Kari, Chase Stewart, Will Chamberlain, what's going on? My brother's keeper, what's going on? Narco Hampton TV, Harvest Fluker, what's going on? I need y'all to get the likes all the way up. Support the channel, support the grind. Chad Black, what's going on? I need y'all to get the likes up. Get the likes to 500 right now. Donald Favors, what's going on? Shizzy Green, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? I don't believe that Terence Crawford will fight Jermell Charlo in the same manner he fought Igis Kavalauskas. Because he knows. Brown Squad Inc., Pure Muscle, what's going on? Joseph Nicholas, what's going on? Jaquan Demise, what's going on? He knows what he's up against. The Ken Dub 718, my brother in the building. Jay Lynn, peace blessed to the queen in the super chat. She said, Blue, I'm still trying to decide if I'm watching the fight this weekend now with what's happening with Wilder fight. Do I really want to support Charlo? Well, I would say this. See, I'm not going to fly high 89. What's going on? I won't deter you from watching or supporting him. Now, I know there's a lot of people that feel like after what he did, Javier Carrillo, Ryan Taylor, what's going on? After what he did and what he said, they're not going to support him. And there's a part of me that says, I understand that. But then there's a part of me that says, we have to be forgiving to one another in hopes of change in the future. You understand? Because all we have is us. So we must support one another, and it's a tough situation, Jalen. I understand where you're coming from. I understand. My brother Bitch said I'm not. He's on timeout this fight. Javier Carrillo, what's going on? Yeah, I understand where a lot of people feel like, do they want to do this? Do they want to support Sean Alfonsi? What's going on? Caleb, the Hebrew, what's going on? And so my thing is, right? Jalen said Wilder keeps going getting the bad end of the stick. You're right, 1,000%. You're right. So I would say this: do what you feel is right in your gut. See how Sean, right? What's going on? We got to do what we feel is right in our gut, right? Chase Mugger, what's going on? I don't like to not support us. I think that we just need to educate one another, if that makes sense. Now, my brother Fred would say everybody can't go. William Pivken, brother in the super chat, much love to you, great brother. I appreciate you. And I understand that as well. Right? C Money 815, my brother in the super chat. If Crawford box is smart, he can beat Charlo. I'm not watching the fight, my brother. He needed a reality check. See? And this is Bobo, what's going on? Kaiser Souza, what's going on? And see, Big Block, what's going on? I can't be C Money 815 if he feel if he feel that way. How could I tell him, no, don't do that, do this? Devin Mosley, what's going on? Thomas Moreland, what's going on? Jimmy Cricket, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? How could I say, nah, C Money, you got to support it when I understand where you're coming from? Because nobody put you in that situation but you. But in the same time, you're not supporting Derrick James and Derrick James' accomplishments. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I say that us as bosses and the community, we definitely have to think before we do things, because we don't just say it. It's just not us. It's a community. See, that's what everybody else understands that we don't get. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody else understands this is a community. It's not a me thing. This is a we thing. And so now what you do is you cause division when you do things like that. Sometimes, okay, should I put this out in the public, what I'm thinking? Or should I call this brother? Or should I just not say anything? Gregory Michelangelo, brother in super chat, much love to you. You understand what I'm saying? See, should I get deep on this with y'all? Joey, what's going on? DSA1, what's going on? Should I get deep on y'all with this one? Sydney Walker, Shepherd King, what's going on? Macados Mac of the South, my brother in the super chat, much love to you, great brother. I appreciate you. Shepherd King, what's going on? Marcus Moon, what's going on? I need y'all to get the likes up, though, because they playing with the stream. We just had 700 people, and it dropped down to 615 people. Smash the like button. The Fans Corner, Sean Carter, Raphael Murphy, what's going on? Gold Kings, what's going on? Alfonso Corsi, what's going on? Rohit Ball, Bio, what's going on? G-Code, what's going on? See, my thing is this, right? I'm going to go ahead and go deep on it. Y'all got me off base. I was talking about Terence Crawford and Jermell Charlo fighting, and I understand where y'all coming from. So I'm going to say this, right? There's a code amongst anything. Anything you do, there's a code, right? Show me anything you do in life that don't have a code. For every action, because for every action, there's a reaction. DeAndre Carey, what's going on? G-Code, what's going on? Q-Dog, what's going on? I'm going to say it again. For every action, there's a reaction, right? Everything has a code. There's a code for everything, right? You have a code for your phone. You have a code for There's a reason there's a code in place for everything, right? And there's a reason in that there's a code amongst communities. We don't have one. Whether that be being stripped of it or just choosing not to abide by it. C Money 815, brother in super chat. The wife said, if I support Charlo, I'm sleeping on the couch. That's not going down, my brother. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all. See, you Master Allah, what's going on? Remember when it was directed towards me, right? What did I say? I'm gonna put it on the shelf and I'm gonna keep supporting because I understand there's a bigger picture. Everybody don't see the bigger picture. Jay Lynn, peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat once again, dropping that quarter of $100 on your boy Blue in the super chat. I appreciate you, Blue. That hit home for me. I appreciate you, queen, coming and supporting every single day. So here's my thing, is that we must understand that it's a we thing, not a me thing. For instance, I come on and click on here, right? And right now we got 730 people here. That's not a Bluebird thing. That's not a me thing. That's a we thing. I click on here and you don't come. Uh-oh, y'all not hearing me. If I click on here and you don't come and you don't support me, then who I'm left with? Success. Nobody garners. There's a misconception. People will tell you success is individual. No, it's not. There goes 619 Cali Factor. What's going on? Everything garners somebody to assist you. Everything garners somebody to assist you. Success don't come without assistance. You can't be a big brand without somebody assisting you. The people that buying your product is assisting you. They may not know you directly, but they're assisting you. Yeah, you may get up you may get up through the night. You may stay up through the night. Somebody said this, I just saw this earlier, and it makes so much sense. 5 o'clock is the successful time for two people. One person is just going to sleep. The other one is waking up. And they hit home to me. Because Blue don't go to sleep till 5 o'clock every day. But my success is based off of my peopleizations here supporting me. So you can't have, this is what happens. People get to a certain plateau. They get to a certain place. And they forget that you didn't get there by yourself. Yeah, I get up. I don't go to sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning. But if I put the video out and I put this content out and you don't click on it, it don't matter if I went to sleep at 5 o'clock or if I woke up at 5 o'clock. It don't matter. If the people here, my peopleizations here in the building, don't click on, don't support it, it don't matter what time I went to sleep. Y'all not hearing me. Carl Brown, my brother in the super chat. Everybody at the top have been tested, so it's hard for me to say Crawford is a top fighter until he take one of them risk type fights. Just my opinion. I understand what you're saying. Robert Navarro, my brother in the super chat. Why downplay Bud? He chasing all the smoke. Spence, not Charlo. I'm not downplaying him, great brother. Roy Russell, brother in the super chat. Blue, you out here spitting facts, my guy. I appreciate you, great brother. Macados and Mac of the South, my brother, back in the super chat. He said, support my big bro. Keep cooking facts, Blue. The best boxing talk show. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. 1,000%. My brother, Think Tank of the S-Lord, my brother in the super chat, once again dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. There's a saying in boxing that fights is a one in the corner. There's a saying in boxing that fights a one in the corner. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't do this. There's nothing you do in life by yourself. Nothing. School skills, my brother in the super chat dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Bud getting them belts. My Blue Blood Sports TV dude. Salute to my brother School of Skills. Where you been at, great brother? I ain't see you in a minute. Hope all is well with you. As long as you healthy and you good, that's all that matters to me. My brother Deep Thought in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Who else? Okay, so that's my thing. Mike on Sports, my brother. What's going on? Go subscribe to my brother Mike on Sports. Go subscribe to my brother Mike on Sports. Mike, drop the link in the chat, great brother. So, Southern T Boxing and Sports, my brother Southern T Boxing and Sports. Go subscribe to my brother Southern T Boxing and Sports. Southern T, drop the link. Okay, you said fights are one in the corner. Okay, I misread what you said. So here's the thing. That's where we get it wrong. Antoine Reed, what's going on? Because Raul Movie Fernandez, what's going on? The fans corner, what's going on? Here's where we get it wrong. Here's where we get it wrong. We get up, and because Blue Blood stays up at 5 and gets up early to make sure y'all get this content, I start to get in my head, Geo James Khalil 98, what's going on? Because I'm not directly talking to you when I put up this content, and I put it up and then I walk away, and then I see 30,000 or 40,000 or 50,000 or 60,000 people watching the content. You start to think that it's all you. And it's not. It's actually the polar opposite. It's all you. Y'all ain't hear me. It's not me. It's you. Now, what I say and what I do and how I move may resonate with you. Right? Everything. MP, WTF, what's going on? How I say, how I present myself, who I am, how I am, may resonate with you for you to tap in with me. Why? I tell y'all, I greet each and every person here, and people get frustrated. Hey, Blue, why you talking to every person here? Because without every single person here, there is no Blue Blood. 212 USA, what's going on? This is what y'all not hearing me. Without me talking to Jimmy Bernard's School of Skills, Deep Thought, Scott Sports, Southern T Boxing, my brother Bitch, without Chris Robb, without Jay Lynn, without Tanima Reed, without Tiana Scott, Chris Robb, Media T, Leon Sterling, Rodney, without y'all every day here, my brother Carolina Ryder coming every day dropping a hundo. My brother Emmanuel H coming here dropping hundos and 50s and every day. And y'all coming in every day. Mo Brown, y'all coming and dropping dubs, half of dubs every single day. I am Lori Baby. Peace and blessings to the queen. I am Lori Baby. The brother. Right? Soldier Boy 911. Every day coming. Without y'all coming here and showing the support every single day, I'm standing here talking to myself. Y'all not hearing me. And so what happens is, Infinite Odell's, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you, great brother. My brother Carl Burrell, CB Sports TV, been here since I had 30 subscribers, 50 subscribers. You understand? Without that, there's no Blue Blood. So here's what happens. They get on the pinnacle, right? And you start to take it what you do is you take the fans for granted. You start to think, oh, they're going to come. They're going to support. I can say and do whatever I want. They're going to support. They're going to come. It's just like any other relationship. And my brother Carl Brown as well. It's just like any other relationship. You get too comfortable. You take them for granted. Then one day you show up and the arena is empty and you wonder what happened. You can't even recall what you said for the arena to get empty. And don't even realize it wasn't one thing you said. It's an accumulation of actions and words that starts to build you up to the point where you say, you know something? I can't do it no more. See, because when we have a code in place, a plan in place, and don't follow the directions, And you think because, I could go outside the lines and there's no reaction for my actions? Okay. Eventually, there's going to be a reaction. Just like it was a reaction to how you got the fan base and how you got the people to roll with you and support you. It's just as quick as you could get them to not do it. Because people, they gravitate to you. We gravitate to one another because you can relate. When you can't relate to somebody and they don't resonate with you, you're not gonna, you can't comprehend, you can't do it. You're just not gonna do it. 2 claps and Ric Flair, my brother in the super chat. 2 claps and a Ric Flair, my brother in the super chat. Crawford is overrated. Y'all hyping dude without him ever having a big fight or hypothetical. I think Terence Crawford is a great fighter, great brother. Ryan Taylor, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you. You understand? So you get to a point where you don't realize before you know it, it's just like any other relationship. Hey, you don't bring your wife flowers. You don't pay her no attention. You don't give her attention. And then before you know it, you turn around and you're like, well, how did I get here? Well, we in separation. Because you got too comfortable. See, you was giving her roses, taking her out every week. Okay, then that turned into every other week. Then that turned into every third week. Then that turned into every other month. Then and slowly but surely, before you know it, you get so comfortable that a month turned into 2 months, 2 months turned into 3 months. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow, and I turn into tomorrow, and we don't have tomorrow. And before you know it, you Jermell Charlo, and you say things all the time. And it gets to a point where there's a buildup, and then the fans say, I can't do it. Me, I'm of the mindset not say, well, it's a mishap. Bro, got to see the mishap. Chris Rob, Media TV, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a $100 on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. I hope we get to see the best fights this year. Oh, I'm with you, great brother. I want to see the best fight the best. Always. Always. Salute to my brother Chris Rob Media TV, dropping that half a $100 on your boy Blue in the super chat. I that's all I want, Chris Rob Media TV, to see the best fight the best. That's what I want to see, the best to fight the best. Dr. Pablo Sled, my brother in the super chat, dropping that on your boy Blue in the super chat. Did you see Jamal Paul at the weigh-in? Hilarious. Stealing Jamal shine. As far as Bud, what happened, Jamal and Paul? As far as Bud versus Jermell, Bud has more than a chance, especially if you see what Harrison was able to do in the spots with good boxing ability against Charlo. I understand with that, and I broke that down yesterday because I said, yeah, Tony Harrison had success. Tony Harrison is much bigger than Terence Crawford, though. He's much more rangier. He's just a bigger guy. So what he was able to do, he's bigger than Jermell Charlo. Terence Crawford is not. Tony Harrison has almost a 77-inch arm reach at 6'1", extremely long arms with that boxing ability. So he can fight at a distance that Terence Crawford can't. Robert Navarro, brother, back in the super chat. Sorry, Blue, not you downplaying Bud, just some of the comments. Oh, I didn't say, what did I say? I didn't even respond. I didn't see what you said. Salute to you, though, great brother, Robert Navarro. Appreciate you. Javier Carrillo, brother in the super chat. The more he badmouth our people, why? This phone ain't ring all day. Said the more he badmouth our people, the less pay-per-view buys he'll get. Why do we always look to get accepted? We rise together or we fall together. I agree 1,000%. And that's why I said, like, Gio James Khalil 98, what's going on? We as people, this is what happened because we don't enforce it. You understand? We don't, at the first sign of it, we don't say, well, it must be this way. So we let it build up where everybody else will do it a different way. First time, You understand? The Kid TV, brother in the super chat. We getting an opportunity to see a black fighter fight for Undisputed, and y'all don't want to support. Huh? Childish. He even admitted he was wrong. Shaking my head. Well, see, you got to look at your comment and say that's a part of the problem. Because you can't say, well, we get this fighter in this position and now we don't want to support him. No. You got to understand the action to the reaction. Don't act like the action didn't take place, and don't minimize the action because of the reaction. And right, yes, he did say that he was wrong, and I agree. But you still got to understand it happened more than once. So now the people want to say and see, are you truly sorry for what you put out there? So we can't see, this is what we do with one another. We're quick to tell one another, hey man, don't be, now you're being childish. No, they can't. There's no such thing. We need a reaction for every action. That's what we don't do as a community. So when we do it, now instead of us, we always want to go against the grain against one another. Stop doing that. Again, you may feel that way, but silence sometimes is golden. Not necessary. You know, let's say, hey, well, he was wrong with this one, but we know, okay, that's cool. Like I said, it puts you in a rock and a hard place. But don't act like because of the people want to react to it that they're incorrect or being childish. See, that's where you're wrong. That's where we wrong. Because no other community would say such a thing because of the reaction. Only us. I'm just saying. Chris X, my brother, what's going on? So don't tell the people they're childish for their reaction. No, because they wouldn't have a reaction if the action never took place. See, that's where you're wrong. S550J, what's going on? Without an action, there wouldn't be a reaction for you to say anything. So don't do it the first time, so there won't be a reaction. See how that works? My brother, CB Sports TV, Carbarell in the building, dropping that 3/4 of a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, my brother. Just here supporting you in the grind. Hashtag LDBC. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. June Bugger, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue Blood. Appreciate your grind and bringing us this knowledge. Salute to you, great brother. See, here's the thing, right? Has anybody ever said that about Errol Spence? Like, I'm not supporting him. Has anybody ever said that? No, he get an overwhelming amount of support. Why does he get an overwhelming amount of support? Because he don't put himself in that position. So you can't, if the people say they don't want to react, they're going to react to the actions that took place. Well, you can't say, well, that's being childish, because if it never happened, then there's nothing to react to. Maurice Bridges, my brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I got my tickets to Jermell Charlo fight. I'll support Derrick James and Jermell Charlo. I support Wilder as well. See, and that's Maurice Bridges, my brother. That's what I'm saying. So I can't say you're wrong or right, because it's still here. We still all a family. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't say, hey, brother, what's wrong? No, we all a family. You're supposed to. But on the same token, can I tell the people that don't want to that they supposed to? No. No. Because they're not wrong. You're not wrong either way, which way you go. Real talk, real boxing facts, my brother. Big Rich in the building, host by Big Rich. Rich, drop the link to your chat. To your channel, great brother, where everybody can support you. Go support my brother, Real Boxing Facts, host by Big Rich. That's my brother right there. David Hambone Hamilton, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Keep spitting them facts, no doubt, great brother. Appreciate you. See, here's the thing that people don't No, Carbarell, I got you, great brother. I got you. I'm just behind or y'all behind. Waukee Brown, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? Why does Deontay Wilder get the overwhelming amount of support? Because he never has these actions. C Money 815, my brother in the super chat. Charlo did say that he was wrong, and then said his people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. C Money 815. You can't. We have to understand who puts us in a position to be successful. You don't become successful on your own. Somebody put you in position to be successful. So don't think, oh, I just because I got up and I train, I do this by myself, and I do this by myself. I'm by myself, because you're not. It's actually the polar opposite. Without the people, you don't accomplish anything. Ahmed Hunt, brother in super chat. Black people do have a code. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, if we have a problem with another, resolve the issue behind closed doors. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But we don't do that. Ahmed Hunt, we don't do that, great brother. Again, like I said, was it necessary for our brother to go on our other brother's live stream during his press conference and put that out there? Ask yourself that question. Was it necessary to put that out there to the entire world? No. No. Javier Carrillo, my brother in the super chat, he only apologized because of new media backlash. And that's that's what I'm saying. So then you have the people that question your apology. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Cameron Harris, my brother in the super chat, he said, salute. What has Crawford done at 140 versus 140 champs who've never defeated an elite opponent or ducked in the past 4 years, protecting his O to deserve this hype? I believe in his skill set that I see in the ring, great brother. I'm not opposed to you saying that, his level of competition. I'm not opposed to that. I'm just saying I personally believe in the skill set that I see on display. My brother Carolina Ryder in the super chat dropping that hundo on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says salute to you, great brother. Man, I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother. More than you know. Not just because of your support here, but for the knowledge you give me off of here. And for free. That's priceless, great brother. You understand? That's priceless, my brother Carolina Ryder, man. He gave me so much knowledge and so much, man, it's priceless, man. And great brother, I want you to understand, I'm always going to give you your roses while you can smell them. Just for saying, hey, bro, I'm going to give you this knowledge to be able to build and hold yourself down generational. That's different. That's something we don't do amongst each other, man. And I appreciate my brother Carolina Ryder, man. More than you know, great brother. Facts. So I'm always going to be loyal to you 1,000%. Just know that. Ahmed Dewey. I hope I said your name right, great brother. Ahmed Dewey in the super chat. Dropping that. Good on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you. Jack T, what's going on? Devontae Pickett, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Respect to the grind, Blue. Best in the business, hands down. Smash the like button. Yeah, how many likes we got? We should have a K likes, man. We should have 1K likes. We should have a 1K likes, man. Yeah, my brother Carolina Ryder, man, you just giving me that knowledge to be able to, man, that's different, great brother, man. He hold me down. I know y'all see him here on the daily coming through, but he give me something even better than that, man. He give me this knowledge outside of here, and that's forever love right there, forever. Brick Boy Jones, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He says, salute, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Quarto Loso, my brother in super chat, on the highway to San Antonio to see the Undisputed Showdown. I'm supporting Mel for my love of boxing first. Hashtag Philly born, Houston raised. Salute to my brother Quarto Loso in the building in the super chat. Be safe out there, great brother. Be safe out there. Ted Jones, what's going on? Kick Science Socially, what's going on? Eric, my brother, what's going on? Dragon Ball Tree, my brother. Crypto George, Gregor World, what's going on, great brother? Pedro M. Serrano, what's going on? Hey, man, I've been trying to get in contact with Amanda Serrano, man. Somebody could get me in contact with Amanda Serrano. I've been trying to get in contact with Amanda Serrano forever and a day, man. I can't get in contact with Amanda Serrano. Somebody put me in contact with Amanda Serrano, man. Jerry 216 Robinson, what's going on? Dion LaBelle, what's going on? My brother DeJuan Robinson in the super chat dropping that My brother DeJuan Robinson in the super chat dropping that on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. I expect Mel to beat Castano, so Bud going up for Undisputed is a great move. If he wins, he reestablishes himself on pound for pound list, and he will be A-side against Spence on the back end. Tough task, dare to be great. I agree. Now, let me say this, right? Swift Sloan, what's going on? Now, let me say this, right? Rax, what's going on? Because I know a lot of people feel like, well, if he goes to 154, Officer Hernandez, what's going on? I know if people feel like Easy Lewin, what's going on? If he go to 154, he's avoiding Errol Spence, right? But not necessarily, because he knows that Errol Spence is eventually coming to 154, right? What he would be doing if he could beat Jermell would be putting himself in position to be the A-side against Errol Spence at 154. If he beats Jermell and he becomes undisputed, well, then he puts himself in position at the very least to be 50-50. Salute to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Keon, drop that link, great brother. You already know. You understand? So I would understand the move. I would understand the move, right? And it's a big risk, because can you go up there? Jermell Charlo is 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach. Terence Crawford is 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. So the arm reach advantage he has against all the opponents he's facing at welterweight is not what he's going to have at junior middleweight over Jermell Charlo. That's not going to be the case. Joey McCaffrey, what's going on? Big Old Boxing, what's going on? Paul Harris, Ted Jones, what's going on? Sabonis 3000, what's going on? Carnell Alfred, what's going on? Javier Carrillo, my brother in the super chat. He said, like the LDBC staying together and taking over, Blue. That's a fact. There's nothing wrong with Jay Smith. What's going on? It's nothing wrong with having a difference of opinion. It's nothing wrong with, having a different viewpoint. Let's build something. PMD 530. What's going on? What's wrong with that? BBG, what's going on? Nothing wrong with that. D Brown, what's going on? Jeffrey Brooks, my brother in the super chat. He said Crawford versus Jermell will be like watching a lion versus a tiger. I think it would be beautiful, right? Keith Morcell, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? If he, oh wow, I'm glad I looked down, man. My computer's getting ready to cut off. Who will win, Charlo versus Charlo? I never put my mind on that. Anthony 530, what's going on? I never put my mind on that to give you an answer. Truth Hurt Bad, what's going on? Mama Mentality, what's going on? Uncle Heck, what's going on? Joe H, what's going on? Sergio Gonzalez, what's going on? I never, OT Dub, what's going on? Khalik Raouf Ahmed Hamed Bey, Roja, what's going on? I never put my mind on that to even think about that. Douglas Bronzy 13, what's going on? Kevin Smith, Tariq Reed, what's going on? So, see, my thing is, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, right? He's beloved the way he is because of how he perceives his fans, how he treats his fans. Sai Lorenzo Tenanzas, what's going on? Right? He don't have to, if I text him or call him, hey, champ, this, and this. Why you gotta answer me? Sarah Lee, peace of blessing. How you doing again? Right? Eric Slayton, what's going on? Why you have to answer me? Jamal Stafford, what's going on? Think about this. I want y'all to think about this. Right? What what does he get out of coming on my platform? Or talking to me? What does he get out of it? John Page, my brother Batman in the building. Right? What does he get out of talking to me? Let me give you another example. People don't understand the respect and love for Errol Spence or Devin Haney. Let me give you an example with Devin Haney. Right? And Bill Haney, father, training manager, Bill Haney. We're talking about millionaires. Okay? And money's not everything, but I'm just going to give you an example. Ringside Reporter Live, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, glad to hear an open-minded viewpoint. I appreciate you, great brother. So yesterday, KJ, what's going on? I just I saw the news and I said, man, I wonder if Devin Haney and Bill Haney, Bill Haney heard about this news, right? And so I just sent it to him. And I just sent it to him. Then Bill, he texted me back and he said, man, this is, we was talking about it. And then as we talking about it, that was it, right? We put a period on it, right? And I'm eating, talking to my wife, and just nothing. And who calls me? Devin and Bill Haney. For what? Now I want you to understand this, because a lot of people would think that they would reach out or they would respond to be able to put a certain spin on news out there, right? Man, listen. We was just talking. Dev is eating. It's Bill's birthday. Dev was eating and it's Bill's birthday. And they just like, man, we essentially, this is what it boils down to. It all boils down to they just want the big fights. And that's it. Deontay, I heard him say, champ, I want you to come on the show, right? He'll give me a response of his day, like, oh, man, at this time, or how you trying to do this with? Like, for what? For what? He's already a multimillionaire. He's already he defended his title. He's already established. He's a Hall of Famer right now, people. Devin Haney is a multimillionaire. Errol Spence getting on Fred barbershop conversations at 2 o'clock in the morning. At 2 o'clock in the morning, Fred is saying to him, I know you got to go. He like, no, I got time. Huh? At 2 o'clock in the morning. Because they understand, for one, it's not for Blue. It's not for Fred. It's for you. Daryl Johnson, brother in the super chat. Wouldn't Bud have to fight his way up to say 154? No, it's only a weight class above him. It's only a weight class above him. Jack T, brother in the super chat. Bud not getting 50-50 with Charlo, so it won't happen. Yeah, I understand. I was thinking about that too, Jack T. Because you're not going to get 50-50 from Jermell Charlo. Why would he give Terence Crawford 50-50 coming up to his weight class? DeJuan Robbins, my brother in the super chat. Does Bud train with any credible 154 or above fighters? I worry about the durability. Oh, I'm sure. Terence Crawford, that's one thing. Everybody, Captain TV, what's going on? T. Scott, what's going on? Terence Crawford works out with and trains with a lot of fighters, man. He's always giving back, man. As far as that sense goes. DSA, what's going on? His door seems to. I'm now Tony TV, what's going on? His door always seems to be open to fighters, man. I see all types of fighters going through his gym. So I'm sure it's not a problem for him to get 54 pounders to come train with him, especially if he's going to truly prepare for it. Not a problem. We should have 1.1K likes. Ghetto Cooking Show, my brother super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. Shortest poem ever spoken was the most powerful. Me, we, nobody does it by themselves. We all need each other. Hashtag smash the like button. Hashtag support teach each other. Hashtag support the Ghetto Cooking Show. Hey, great brother, you got a link to your channel? Please drop it in the link. Please drop it in the link. Hey, go support the Ghetto Cooking Show. Hey, great brother, you got a link? Please drop it in the chat. I say drop it in the link. Drop the link in the chat, please. Jay Smith, what's going on? Support the Ghetto Cooking Show. Yep, that's a fact, great brother. He said, shortest poem ever spoken was the most powerful. Me, we. That's a fact, man. D-Stacks TV, what's going on? Plus Size Goddess, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Anthony626, what's going on? Willie Williams, what's going on? So, Raw Dog, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Like I said, my thing is this, right? Like I said, is you don't get to these positions by yourself, right? Especially in the sport of boxing. Especially in the sport of boxing. In the sport of boxing, the fans affect the sport of boxing because it's an individual sport. As far as you competing in, okay, let me show you something. I'm gonna show y'all something. Boss Red 357, my brother in the super chat. Blue, you see Shakur sparring heavyweight, Big Baby. Yeah, they very good friends too. They very good friends. Chuga Fantastic, my brother in the super chat, showing love as he do every day. Salute to my brother Chuga Fantastic. So let me show y'all something, right? All you have to do is every time you think that you got yourself there or you did it by yourself or it's just you, right? Every time you think that, all you have to do is look at the opponent across the ring. Because you can't get in the boxing ring and box by yourself. That's why Mike Tyson always said he thanked the opponent. If you're really my friend, you get in the ring with me. There you have it. You can't do nothing by yourself. I'm gonna say it again. All you have to do, regardless if you like the person across the ring from you or not, if you think you got yourself there, look at the person. You as good as your opponents. Look at the comments in the comment section. Everybody's questioning Terence Crawford. Why? Because he's as good as his opponents. Because he's as good as his opponents. You don't do nothing by yourself. My brother Bitch, B Megastar in the super chat. He said, we put our kids on timeout and still love them. That's a fact. That's a fossil fact, like my brother MREC TV has said. Fossil fact. That's a fact. It don't mean you don't love them. Thank you, Bitch. That's a great point. Don't mean you don't love them. You gotta put them on timeout. DeJuan Roberts, my brother in super chat. Bud can't worry about the split right now. He will get his money on the backside. Just go win. Well, that's also the same situation and scenario. That's also the same situation and scenario with him and Errol Spence too. LV Slugger, my brother in super chat. Bud spar with Jarrett Hurd, former unified champ. That's a fact. Del Solid, what's going on? That's a fact. He does spar with Swift Hurd. Sure does. Brother Jeffrey Brooks in the super chat. He said, long as Bud stayed with Top Rank, then there won't be a Jermell fight. Too big of a fight, and that means too big of a risk for Bob Arum. Camara Pusha, what's going on? My brother Deontay Mosley, Robert Montgomery, what's going on? Harry T, what's going on? Yeah, so, True Religion T, what's going on? So you as good as your opponents. You don't do nothing. Saeed Gore, my brother, what's going on in super chat? Salute, Blue. Smash the like button. Much love, Blue. Much love to you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. 1,000%. T Skills, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, I'm tired of these BS moral victories in boxing. Fury only beat Wilder one time controversially. Canelo and Pac-Man will never be better than Floyd because Floyd beat them both head-to-head in their primes. Right. I see people, hey, man, I was listening to some platforms and they saying, well, if Manny beats Errol Spence, then he going to be better than Floyd. Man, what are we talking about, man? Come on, stop, man. How can he be better than somebody to beat him? I don't care who he's beat. He beat you. And then had a luxurious career. It wasn't a fluke. He beat everybody that stepped in the ring with him. So it's not like he just had your number, but you had a Hall of Fame career and he just had your number and couldn't beat nobody else. That's not the case. He beat everybody, including you, including Canelo. Basement Dot, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Even though I am bothered by Mel's comments about Wilder, but I am a fan of his style. Definitely will watch this fight. And this is what I'm saying, as you should. As you should. But guess what? I'm going to say the same thing on the flip side. If somebody say, hey, man, I can't do it. I'm going to say, as you should. Because there's no right or wrong. You put yourself in this position. St. Louis Mick, what's going on? Ray Patterson, what's going on? Krista Sadu Murican, Naughty Crash, what's going on? Javier Carrillo, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Wilder's passionate reply on Jermell's comments. I tell you this to your face on Barbershop Conversation. Then Jermell mentions knowing that. Hashtag boy versus Jermell. Who you got, Blue? Hashtag unity. Hashtag LDBC. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That response was childish. Boy versus Jermell. I think Jermell will win the fight. I think he's just too big, man. I can't count out Terence Crawford, but I just think Jermell is too big. Salute to my brother Javier Carrillo on the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. King Mac the God, my brother in the super chat. He said they fail to realize we mess with Bud. We just want him to prove his greatness in the ring against great competition. What's the problem with that? That's what I'm saying. Every time, and I'm glad you said that, King Mac the God. I'm glad you said that, because every time we say we just want to see the best fight the best, that turns into, oh, you just don't like this fighter. Huh? When you go to a restaurant, right? I'm going to use pizza because I'm here in New York. When you go to a pizzeria, if they charge you $5 for a slice of pizza, you're going to expect the slice of pizza to be very, very good. If the slice of pizza don't live up to your expectations, are you going to continue to spend $5? If they telling you, well, we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. We're going to make changes. We're going to make changes. And they don't make no changes. Do you continue to go spend $5 when you could go spend $5 and have extraordinary slice of pizza? Extraordinary slice of pizza. The Gunner Look Chemist, brother in the super chat. He said Floyd fight with Mosley was fixed. Mosley took his foot off the gas in the second round, was throwing pity pat punches. Also, Pacquiao fight was fixed. Come on, brother, stop. Come on. I am Lori Baby. Peace, bless to the Queen in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Please go support the Queen at I am Lori Baby on Twitter. Support her GoFundMe, support her movement. Go to at I am Lori Baby on Twitter. It's pinned there. You can go support the Queen at I am Lori Baby on Twitter. She said, hey, Blue in chat, I just want to say I am in love with the sport of boxing. Crawford ducked Spence by not taking the 60-40, and Canelo is certified cherry picker. Hashtag Philly join. Hey. See, and this is what I could say, right? My thing is this. Sherman Callahan, what's going on? My thing is can't play boxing. What's going on? My thing is this, right? But no, Jay Hutch, what's going on? Is that we can't tell Terence Crawford what his value is, what his worth is, because only he knows that. But the numbers don't lie, like Errol Spence said. I'm doing bigger numbers, so 60-40 is suffice. Well, he says it's not. Face Tyson, what's going on? Brother Powell, what's going on? He says it's not. Well, we can't put a price on your own value for yourself, but the numbers and the support says otherwise. So when somebody says, hey, man, you ain't want to fight Errol Spence, well, then how could I say, well, he did? No, I can't. Because he looks at the numbers as well. And he sees the numbers, or the lack thereof support, as not that he don't get no support, just not as much as Terence Crawford gets. I mean, Errol Spence gets. DeJuan Roberts, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. No disrespect to Manny, but hope Errol destroys him because these Pac fans are annoying and delusional. He will never be better than Floyd, period. No, how could he be better than Floyd Mayweather? He got 7 losses. He was knocked out 3 times and was outboxed. He lost in every which way manner. How could he be better than Floyd Mayweather? And Floyd Mayweather just outboxed him very easy. Oh, man, he's better than he beats Errol Spence. He going to be big. Come on, man. Stop, man. Stop it. Stop it already. Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat. He said, Mayweather better leave Manny alone right now. Mayweather been out the game too long and Manny sharp like a blade. Manny been out the ring for 2 years, great brother. My channel, what's going on? Don't confuse Manny hitting the pads and working out as him being sharp. Manny been out the ring for 2 years, bro. Jack T, my brother, back in the super chat. Love Bud, but can't expect us to keep buying BS. What I just tell you, for every action is a reaction, right? Oh, you can support. Amazing, man. VVS Diamond, what's going on? Amazing. It just pushed me off, man. It just Sam McKay, what's going on? It just pushed me off. Marky Dan 123, my brother in the super chat. He said Blue stepped out to fix that smoke detector. Yeah, man. I don't know. TBE, what's going on, man? Sin Strong TV, what's going on? Deontay Moses said using the neighbor's Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on with this, man. What did y'all see? What did it look like? Because it was just completely black to me. Kenneth H. McCautry, brother, what's going on, great brother? What did y'all see? Because it was just completely black, a black screen. Art Espinoza, what's going on? Warden, Intel Savage 629, what's going on? Lions Den Boston community, my channel. Al the Great, what's going on? Gold Kings, what's going on? TP, what's going on? Wayne Jr., what's going on? St. Louis Mick, my brother in the super chat, he said, wow, they cut him off in my champ side voice. Hey, man. He was like, wow, they cut him off. They cut him off. Reginald Fields, what's going on? They cut him off. Miles Franklin, what's going on? Johnny Q, Edward Jones, what's going on? Anthony 402, Sean T, what's going on? So we just lost 300 people, huh? Amazing, man. Amazing. Okula Muhammad, what's going on? Javier Carrillo, my brother in the super chat. Just because that cut my other super chat. Just because they cut my other super chat. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Benny Blanco, what's going on? In my champ side. Wow, they cut him off. They cut him off. Champ side, that's my guy. Pound for pound king, what's going on? So yeah, so I done forgot where I was at. I forgot where I was at. Blackwater Boston, brother in super chat. Blue, good thing you wasn't eating when you froze. LOL. Was I frozen on the screen? Tyrone Lawrence, what's going on? Anthony LeGrande Jr., where you been at, great brother? Emmanuel Morel, what's going on? Antone Johnson, what's going on? Was I frozen on the screen? Forefather Entertainment, what's going on? I was frozen on the screen? Wow. Amazing. Carl Brown, what's going on? The screen was just completely black to me. Clark Boxing, what's going on? I done forgot what I was talking about now. What was I saying? LA, what's going on? What was I talking about? Now I done forgot what I was saying. Blew up, what's going on? I done forgot what I was saying. What was I saying, my peoples? Okay, Anthony Grande, appreciate you. I done forgot what I was saying, man. Okay, Anthony Grande, appreciate you. How come we don't have 1,000 likes? We should be at 1.1K likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. We should be at 1.1K likes, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Marky Dan 123, my brother in the super chat. Think tomorrow fight at least will be competitive. I believe so. I'm gonna have my official prediction later on. Do I think the fight gonna be competitive? I think for the first few rounds, but I'll give you my prediction, Marky Dan 123. Tonight, Mr. Perfect, what's going on? Robert Beals, what's going on? Brother Azap Sam in the super chat. I'm hoping a big fight from Bud after October, since his team's saying they're gonna knock on Al Heyman's door once his contract is up to see what's really good. That sounds good. Sounds good. Javier Carrillo, my brother, back in the super chat. He said they want to cut the unity talk, Blue. Don't stop. You were talking about Bud versus Mel and about Mel's comments on Wilder, plus Crawford's opponent picks. Yeah, what was I saying, man? Reginald Fields, what's going on? See, I don't rehearse this stuff, man. It's just I just tell it right from the gut, man. So I don't even know what I was saying. T Skills, my brother in the super chat, once again dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. They was talking that moral victory BS on Porter podcast. It was horrible to watch. Shaking my head. Why can't those guys be great without comparing them to Floyd? It's right. I was watching that too, and they were saying if Manny wins, where does that rank him over Floyd Mayweather and so on and such? And I was like, huh? Bull ones, what's going on? Come on, man. How could you even say he's close to Floyd Mayweather? Bro, he's been outboxed. He's been knocked out. He has draws. Like, yeah, he's fought everybody. And you give him credit for that, but he ain't always win. Oye, Jamaica, what's going on? Because Chief Dixon, my brother in the super chat, did you hear Pac said after Spence Bud maybe next? Yeah, I heard him. And then he said one fighter at a time. I heard it. I don't put it past him either. Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, if Manny somehow beats Spence, then Mayweather better stay retired. You can call me. No, he can't beat Floyd Mayweather, man. Fly high 89. What's going on? He can't beat Floyd Mayweather. He can't beat Floyd Mayweather. G Cole, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Man, Blue, you a real one. You said without us the people ain't no blue blood. It takes a humble brother to speak them words. Salute, great brother. Hashtag respect. Hey, man, I can only call it how I'm just me, man. I understand and I appreciate y'all. Blue Hunters, what's going on? Sheena, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Arthur, what's that? My brother Arthur Hawkins. Arthur Hawkins, what's up? Box fans, what's going on? J Kicks 2324, what's going on? LA Players Official, what's going on? Hey, G Code, man, I understand, and I'm talking to y'all every day, right? So how could I be in existence without y'all? I'll just be talking to myself. Jamal Davis, what's going on? If y'all don't tune in and listen and take the time out like y'all do on a daily basis right now, on a daily basis to come here and support me on a daily basis, man, I don't have nothing. Brian Edwards, what's going on? So when people say, hey, Blue, Jamal Davis, what's going on? Why you talk to each and every person? Because this is as much of their platform as is mine. We at a barbecue every day, talking to each other. Farhan, assalamu alaikum. Salaikum salam to you, great brother. From Dubai. Salute to Dubai, great brother. I want to come to Dubai. Salute to Dubai. Javier Carrillo, my brother in the super chat. You were talking about supporting Mel or not. No, I was past that. I was talking about, what was I saying, man? Oh, man. I think I was talking about the Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao. I was saying, man. But, we have to understand. Devin Blocker, what's going on? We have to understand Manolo Vasquez, what's going on? Oh, will do, Farhan. Will do. Edward Jones, brother in the super chat. He said, weren't we calling Pacquiao the rematch queen not too long ago? He rematched Morales, Bradley, and Barrera all off for losses, and Marquez 4 times. That's a fact. That's a lot of fights that he had all in multiple fights with 4 different guys, man. Dwayne Freeman, what's going on? And what Floyd say to that, Edward Jones? I don't have a lot of rematches because all you got to do is get the job right the first time. Houston House of Fresh, what's going on? Hawkeye, what's going on? Demetrius Bright, Henry Anthony, what's going on? He said, I don't have rematches because I get it right the first time. Gregory, Michelangelo, what's going on? Dark Kent 718, my brother. Pierre Wright, what's going on? So what I was saying is this, man. We must understand, right, that we must, first of all, we should have 1.1K likes. That's first and foremost. Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reacher in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Act Reacher, Jab Jamboree. Reach, drop the link in the chat, great brother. Carl Brown, what's going on? So, first of all, we should have 1.1K likes. That's what we should have been past that. We should be working on 1.2, right? So, here's the thing, right? Terence Crawford. Now, everybody, Styles Bombay, what's going on? Everybody, Bruce Burrell, what's going on? You don't have to, Belly the Bison, what's going on? Gary Childers, what's going on? You don't have to be, wanting to be on camera all the time and so on and so forth. My brother Trick Nolte in the building. What's going on with you, Trick? You don't have to want to be on the camera all the time and want to be seen and things of that nature. Cool. I'm cool with that. But what I will say is this. You don't have to do that, but you should do it sometime. Because you have to understand that the lifestyle that you are financed, because the fans finance you the lifestyle that you live. So without them fans financing the lifestyle that you live, right? Golden Bronze 2222 is going on. You don't have that lifestyle, so you have to show appreciation. And I know some people say, well, this person gives back, is not publicly, but he gives back to this. Yeah, well, there's a lot of people publicly that don't see you. There's a lot of people publicly that don't talk to you. There's a lot of people publicly that can't touch you, reach out, and they can't do it. So, yeah, maybe you may give back to Nebraska, but we need you to give back to the people that's far away from Nebraska. Because they all are paying customers. They all finance the lifestyle. If everybody gave you $1 in the arena, let's say it's 20,000 people in the arena and everybody gave you $1, well, now you got $20,000. So that $1 accumulated into $20,000. So each dollar, each person mattered. So yeah, you got millions of dollars, but how did you get the millions of dollars? Every person mattered. Markie Dan 123, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, if Manny win, then there'll be no more excuses. You can't beat too old to beat Floyd, yet young enough to beat Thurman and Spence in their prime. Since that fight, we heard about BS injuries, robbery, and age. That's a fact. That's a fact. Infinito Dell's brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. So Blue, just because Manny got a couple of losses after 70 plus fights and still winning after 40 years of age, he's not the best. You must also believe Buster is better than Tyson. Shaking my head. You clearly, how could you say he had losses after 70 plus fights? When those losses equaled him to be 70, to have 70 plus fights. He didn't get 7 losses after having 70 plus fights. Just stop yourself right there. Stop yourself right there. And Floyd Mayweather is older than Manny Pacquiao, so he was closer to 40 when he beat Manny Pacquiao. So at 40, he was still beating the best. He beat Canelo Alvarez at 37 years old, brother. 37. Canelo was 23. So how he get a couple of losses after 70 fights? He didn't get a couple of losses after 70 fights. He got those two losses, knockout losses, was early in his career when he was in his 20s. Stop it. Why you want to ride this train? Queen 71, peace blessings. Queen, how you doing today? DeAndre Carey, what's going on? He's 62 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. $62 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. And you can argue that Marquez won all of the fights with him. He was brutally knocked out 3 times in his career. He was outbounced by Floyd Mayweather and Eric Morales. What are we talking about here? How did he get a couple of losses after he was after 70 fights? That means he had more than 70 fights. And then don't even take into consideration the things that people are speculating. Come on. 62 wins, 7 losses, and 2 draws. He has draws. He has knockout losses. He's been outboxed. What are we talking about here? And show me somebody on his resume that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't be favored to beat or haven't already beat. I'm going to ask you again. Show me somebody on his resume that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't be favored to beat or hasn't already beaten. Go ahead, show me. What you going to say, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence? All I'm going to ask you to do is make sure you have the same energy. Errol Spence wins. Don't tell me, oh, he was old and this and that. I don't want to hear none of that. Errol Spence wins the fight. I want you to come in and say Errol Spence beat Manny Pacquiao as if this was 20 years ago or 10 years ago. Unchi Nuwasaria, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, salute, Blue. You got my 7-year-old saying, smash the like button. Dust your feet before you come inside. LOL. These guys still having nightmares over Floyd. LOL. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Floyd Mayweather is still living in Manny Pacquiao fans, and Manny Pacquiao's have rent free. Pull counter boxing. What's going on? You know why? Because y'all built him up and y'all believed that he was so much. Y'all believed it. He was going to be the one to dethrone Floyd Mayweather. He was going to be the one. And when it didn't happen, you can't accept it. You can't. Slim Creeper, what's going on? Large Picture, what's going on? You can't. Tino the Great, what's going on? North Nostradamus, what's going on? That's just it. Gregory Michelangelo, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Much love to you. You can't. LS aka Taz, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Mr. Gonzalez, what's going on? You can't. Let's just shy focus. What's going on? He got losses after 70 fights. He didn't get losses after 70 fights. He got losses in the mix of it that as he was building up to 70 fights. The Detox Man, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I agree. Pac-Man just likes to eat the same old dots, and he gets knocked out 1 out of every 20 fights. And he had multiple. He fought Marquez 4 times. Timothy Bradley 3. That's 7 fights with 2 guys. So now you only 60 fights. You said he got 70 fights, right? He's 62 wins, 7 losses. 62 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws. 7 of the fights right off the top was to Timothy Bradley and Marquez. And you can argue he lost all 4 fights to Marquez. Right? Then he fought Morales how many times? Twice? That's 9 fights in 3 guys. Then he fought Barrera how many times? Like, let's be real here. People look at the amount of fights he had, and they misconstrued and just don't tell you that he had multiple fights with 1 guy. 4 fights with Marquez. 4. 3 fights with Timothy Bradley. Marky Dan 1, 2, 3, my brother in the super chat. Ain't nobody saying Pac ain't great. In my opinion, he's top 10. But every time his fans talk about his greatness, they always got to drag Floyd. Right. Calvin Crosby, what's going on? Marcus McCoy, what's going on? Hey, he's better than Floyd. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Edward Jones, brother in the super chat, he said, it's not much speculation. The CEO of Balco said it. Hey, I can't knock that. DP Rocker, my brother in the super chat, he said, chill, Blue. He tore his rotator cuff. Right. And Saltwater healed it. Come on, man. King Third Eye, my brother, what's going on? Nothing against Manny, but come on. I'm talking to y'all, the fans, not Manny. Because people are making, oh, see, you don't like Manny Pacquiao. I love Manny Pacquiao. Too good for TV. What's going on? I love Manny Pacquiao, but when y'all start saying he better than Floyd, man, no. We're not going to do that. Southside of Music, what's going on? Jack T, my brother in the super chat. How does it pay to prepare Bud for Mel Charlo? He don't. Kyler Buckner, what's going on? Kylie Buckner, what's going on? He doesn't. He doesn't. Just got to hope his skill set translate. LV Slugger, my brother in super chat. Miss my super chat, Blue. Hashtag get the likes up. Pardon me, great brother. Pardon me. That's probably when I froze. My eye is starting to get a headache again, man. Javier Carrillo, my brother in super chat. Smash the like button. See you next live. I'm out. Salute to you, great brother. Enjoy your weekend. Reginald Chase, what's going on? See you Monday, great brother. Soldier Boy 911, my brother in the building. Basement Doc, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, man, Blue, I just saw the Mel comment about Wilder. I can't get behind the ignorant comments. Bro, please. We're not watching it. LOL. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't. Who put it out there? Mr. Mechanical, what's going on? Tunnel Vision, what's going on? Devin Blocker, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, Devin Blocker, I'm starting to get another headache, man. Basement Dot. That's what I'm saying, brother. Who put that out there? Tito Trinidad, good 74. What's going on? Let me get my brother Kurt Anderson up on here. Let me get the historian up here and get the likes to 1.2K. Get the likes up to 1.2K. Oh, man. Carl Brown, my brother in the super chat. I bet if Spence would have been fighting Zepeda, people would have been talking so much about him. But once again, Bud get another pass. Well, the only reason I give him, I'm going to tell you, the reason I give him a pass, Marcus Luck, what's going on? Yeah, Jalen, I think that might be, it's this eye right here has been bothering me all the time. This one. Yesterday, everything was blurry out this eye. Today, now this is super bright. Donald now, 60 OG Grant, Triple OG in the building. What's going on with you, Triple OG? Hey, man, I haven't heard you call into the barbershop, man. Hampton Ski 9, what's going on? Big Copper, what's going on? I look forward to hearing you, great brother. Devontae Richardson, what's going on? I look forward to hearing you, Donald, man, and your opinions, great brother, in the barbershop, man. So my thing is with Terence Crawford, the reason I say that I give him a pass for this because I expect him. My brother BFTB Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother BFTB Boxing, man. It's my brother right there. You already know. Drop the link, great brother. So, so I look at it from this standpoint and I say, if this is your last fight and you're just looking to get out of the top rank, don't give him a big fight. J Real 504 Music, what's going on? It's Jay, what's going on? Give him a fight, a stay busy fight, and make your way out. Since they don't value you, okay, no problem. You owe them another fight, give them another fight. Earn Incorporated, what's going on? And then make your way out. LV Slugger, my brother back in the super chat. I think Pac versus Tank can be an exciting fight. Both are the same height, both have power, and both are southpaw. Do you agree, or is Pac too much for Tank? No, I agree. That's a great fight. I agree. That's a great fight. Rico Foster, what's going on? I agree. That's a great fight. Great fight. I agree. For sure. Yes, I do. Yeah, DP Rocket. Yep. Yes, he is, man. Smash the like button, people. Man, this, you know what? I might need to turn on all the lights. That might be it. Looking at the screen in the dark may be it. Richie Dumby, what's going on, great brother? I would love to see Tank and Manny Pacquiao. Oh, man. That's a great fight. They are the same size, southpaws. Breezy Cool, what's going on? Simeon Cover, what's going on? He said they really make glasses for looking at screens, computers, phones, etc. Oh, they do? Man, I gotta look into that, man, because it's bothering me, man. It really is right now. Get the likes up to 1.2K, man. Man, it's bothering me for real. I might need to put on my shades. For real. Oh, a UV screen? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, man. I gotta do something, man, because this ain't it. This ain't it, man. Yeah, that's bothering me, man. Marky Dan, my brother, 123 in the super chat. Stop sitting in the dark, Blue. Yeah, that's probably what it is, right? Pure discipline. What's going on? Grind Hard Sports Nation, my brother in the super chat. Does Pacquiao beat Sean Porter today? That's a great fight, man. Does he beat Sean Porter? I don't think so. Styles make fights, right? I don't think so. Real to real. Yeah, that was a week ago, bro. Y'all just catching up with that? That was a week ago, real to real. That happened a week ago, great brother. Or more. Might have been over a week. Infinito Dells, brother in super chat. Use a desktop and get radiation pill internet kills. Yeah, man. And this is it's truly Infinito Dells, man. This is really bothering me right now. It truly is. Pure discipline. What's going on? William Old School Ardent, my brother in the super chat. What's going on, great brother? How you feeling today? He said, salute, Blue. Salute to you, great brother. Got my brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host. What's goody with you, Kurt?
Hey, Blue, man, I'm just chilling, man, on this Friday evening. What's going on, my brother? What's up, chat, aka the family? How's everybody doing on this lovely, humid Friday evening?
Oh, man, I'm doing good, Kurt, man. It's I'm excited for this, the sport of boxing overall. I saw that the ticket sales for Wilder and Fury, they said did 14 million already in ticket sales without the UK. What you think about that, Kurt?
I'm not surprised. Controversy sells, rivalry sells. This is a rivalry that hasn't been seen since the days of Tyson and Holyfield. It's a big fight. It's what we call a super fight. We just got to wait a little longer. I expect pay per view to do well, ticket sales, everything. So we just going to have to sit back, wait, and let the circus ride off into town and wait for the fight on October 9th.
Mm-hmm. John Mayfield, what's going on? Yeah, did you see Deontay Wilder working out today, Kurt?
Yeah, moving like a welterweight. Yeah, that's very, very, very key because him being a puncher, and when you depend on your power, you kind of wait for the receipt, meaning when you throw your punch and it misses or lands, you're right there to be hit with a counter. So with him moving, it changes the dynamic of the fight. So if he moves like that against Fury, anybody, it's going to be very difficult to beat him. I'm anxious, man. So I can't wait October 9th.
Yeah, me too. Paul Ruffin, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Happy Friday and salute Kurt and Blue Blood. Salute to you, great brother. Salute to you, Paul Ruffin. Yeah, Kurt, man. So I can't wait, man. I think it's going to be extraordinary. I think it's going to be with the UK fans, in attendance. It's going to be beautiful. Loving Algator, what's going on? It's going to be beautiful, Kurt. So I can't wait for it. I can't wait. So what you think, Kurt? Showtime the guy, what's going on? Today we had a lot of fans that are torn, right? Because of the comments made by Jermell Charlo towards Deontay Wilder. And just overall, a lot of fans are feeling, should they support Jermell Charlo's fight? Should they not? And a lot of fans are torn. And this is a huge fight because it's for Undisputed, you know. And I said, listen, if you choose not to, who am I to tell you not to? And if you choose to, who am I to tell you not to choose to watch it? Because it is a catch-22, right? It's a rock and a hard place. You know, as a community, when you make certain comments, for every action there's a reaction. You know, but on the flip side of that, how do we not support you in such a big moment? So it's like a tough spot, you know. Well, what's your thoughts on that, Kurt?
Well, it's becoming harder and harder to root for Charlos, man. Hearing things about them, seeing a video where they talk about the show, how they interact with people, the lack of respect that they have. I know they have an edge. I don't see fighters like that. So that, with me, what I do as a fan, I admire their talents and skill level. But as soon as the fight is over, I can separate myself from them. I'm not really fans of theirs, but I do respect and appreciate their talents, and I do root for them. I mean, I'm an American, and I'm an American boxing fan, so I do root for them. You don't want to see the titles go to another country. You don't want to see that. Plus this being undisputed. So I will root for Charlo, but it's very disappointing how we be off cold all the time, and Charlo way off cold. It's very disappointing and disheartening to say the least.
Yeah. Curtis Price, brother, said, "Take care of yourself, Blue. It's only one Blue Blood Sports TV." Amen. Yeah, Curry. While I'm doing the show, man, started to get that headache again, man. On this, I notice my right eye starts, and I can feel it coming again. That's why I put these shades on. Warrior Class Third, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Salute, Blue. He would. How would Tank do against Robert Easter Jr.? Support the channel, support the grind. Appreciate you. I think Tank would beat Robert Easter Jr. He gives up his height too much. He have too many lapses. It'll be something similar to him and Mario Barrios. Hey, Kurt, how you think Tank would do against Manny Pacquiao and Robert Easter Jr.?
He'll beat Robert Easter too strong. Robert Easter, like you said, had lapses. Too many. They're not strong enough for Tank. Tank will eventually walk through him and stop Robert Easter. Against Manny Pacquiao, that could be a tough fight. But Tank has a lot of momentum right now. I don't know. I think that's a difficult fight for Tank because of the experience for Manny. But Tank will give Manny some problems too. I think if Tank lands, Manny will be surprised by the power of Tank. Tank has enough athleticism and enough foot speed to get out of the way of certain punches that Manny throws. That's a very interesting fight. I never thought put them two together, but that's a very interesting fight. It really is.
Yeah, it's the more I think about it, the more interesting it truly is. It's
Hmm.
not. We just say Manny and you think welterweight, but he's not much bigger than Tank.
Right.
If at any, he just weighs in more than him. But the night of the fight, Tank is well over 150 pounds.
Right.
So, and Manny is 150 pounds. Even the night of the fight, if that. Oh, Paul Boston, appreciate you, great brother. Appreciate you. Fly Guy Indy, brother in the super chat. He said, "Just tuning in, Blue. I see you out here looking like you about to drop a hot 16 bars. Salute." Nah, man, it's just started getting a headache again, man.
Well, go to the doctor, Blue man. Get that checked out because it seems like it's a pattern.
Yeah, and it's always right to the end of the week, right?
I noticed that. So
Yeah,
go to this, for safekeeping, man. You just never know.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Chappelle Show 56, what's going on? Righteous B, what's going on? Anton Martin, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. Deacon 305. What's going on, Deacon? He says, salute, Blue Blood. Just want to say rest in power to a legend, Biz Markie. Yeah, I don't know why y'all so late on that. That happened, what was that, Kurt? A week ago? A week and a half?
Oh, well, wait a minute. I'm usually up on news. He passed?
Yeah, like a week and a half ago.
I knew nothing about it, man.
Wow.
I knew nothing about it. I knew nothing about it. Nothing.
Yeah, about a week and a half ago. Might be a little more than that.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
I'm stunned, man.
Wow, everybody's saying they ain't know about it. Wow, man.
Oh, man.
Miss Put Together said he passed a few minutes ago. That wasn't true about a week ago.
Yeah, 'cause I would have heard something about it. If this happened a few minutes ago, man. Yeah, he passed, man. Oh, man, Biz, man. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, boy.
I thought so. Last week it wasn't real.
Nope.
Wow.
I would have heard something, man. My friends would have said, called and told me or something. Oh, man. He was one of the most well-liked MCs, man. Classic album, man. Classic song, The Vapors. I met him in front of, he lived in Newark for a little while, right around the corner from the club, Zanzibar. He drove a black BMW. Oh, Biz, man. Rest in peace. He had a big impact on my life, man.
Yeah,
man.
He had a he grew his name was Prune, man. He grew up in the projects in Harlem. Same project, Colonial Projects in Harlem, Kurt, that I lived in. And he had a huge crush on my aunt. She transitioned 2 years ago now. But yeah, he had a huge. We knew him as Prune in the projects. Captain, brother in the super chat. He said, "I used to get those headaches bad. Shrimp, too much sugar, and dehydration got me every time." Oh, really? I don't eat sugar, but I eat shrimps and yeah, Kurt.
Man. I love Biz, man. Love him.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Man. We losing our legends, man.
Yeah.
That first album was hot, man. Man. Biz Markie's going off. Biz. Oh, man.
Man. Chaz Bleak, 0573. What's going on, great brother? He's only 57 years old, man. Only 57 years old. Stu Baby Love TV, what's going on, great brother? Chilltown Major, what's going on? Antone Johnson, brother in Super Chat. Hey, Blue, take some Visine. It helps. What, eye drops? Jamal Davis, what's going on? Yeah, this is, oh, man, so I thought it was a week ago. Wow. He had a stroke, though, right, Kurt?
Yeah, he wasn't doing well health-wise, man. He wasn't doing well at all. I think he was a diabetic as well.
Yeah. At Jate 1776 in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Glad to support knowledgeable brothers. Not a doctor, but you could be having migraines. Yeah, that's what I believe that's what it is, man. And looking at the screen, I think it starts to work on me. Nobody beats the Biz. Nobody beats the Biz.
That whole album was classic, man. Classic. Oh, man, Biz, man. Rest in power, man.
Nobody beats the Biz. Nobody beats the Biz. Oh, Curry, I love that song, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Going 57, man. Arthur Bickle, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Peace, Blue. Two things. First off, you should invest in some blue light glasses for your eyes. Secondly, why do you think media outlets despise Wilder but love Fury? Because he stands on the square, outspoken, and stands on the square. Point blank and period. Blake Red, what's going on? So you said get some light blue, light glass. These are blue. Yeah. Hey, Kurt, you want to so you know what, Kurt? You want to take over now because I was gonna cut the show short anyway because I'm going out with the wife.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to take over this half and give your stories of Biz?
Yeah, man. Oh man, that hurts, man. You know, because hip hop has become, it still is, even though I don't listen to the new stuff from '54, but I listen to a lot of classic hip hop, and I still listen to Biz. I got a huge playlist, man, and meeting Biz in front of Zanzibar, man, he was cool, and this was at the height of his career, you know. And me and my friend Craig, you know, we used to go to Zanzibar. He was pulling up in his BMW. He got out, bought a hot dog, and we was talking how we loved the album, the first album, man. And you know, he was like, watch out for the video. And I first saw the video. We have a show in New York called Ralph McDaniel's Video Music Box.
Woo!
That still come on Saturday nights.
Does it?
Yeah, it still come. I watch it every Saturday.
You kidding me, Kurt? Where?
On and channel 22 on my cable. I'll give you the station 1 second. Let me turn to it. They show stuff like What's Eating Harlem. It's a New York channel, small New York channel. Let me turn to it.
Oh, Kurt, oh no.
Saturday at 12 o'clock when the fights go off, and I record it when the fights do come on at 12. It's 1 second.
Devontae Richardson, Joe Jack, what's going on? AZAP Sam, what's going on? Okay, he said, Blue, grab an ice pack, put it on the back of your head. It will relieve the stress. Okay, I'm going to do that.
WNYC.
WNYC?
Yeah.
What you got? You got Cablevision?
I got Optimum.
Oh, I got Optimum too, so it should be the same channel then.
Yeah. Yeah, is a New York Life is called, like the channel. New York Life TV. It shows you it talks about Harlem, the Renaissance, talks about the restaurants. It's all New York channel. It still come on, man. That show been coming on since 1984 when I was in high school. And Ralph didn't age a bit. And you know, Biz, man, you know,
Yep, I got it, Kurt.
Oh, yep. Saturday night. And then it comes back on Thursday at 2:30 in the morning. It repeats the same show. You know, and that show, Blue could tell you, has been a staple. Everybody who get their video played on there became a star.
Yep.
Jay-Z been out since 1988. Jay-Z appeared as a DJ for Jazzo, Hawaiian Sophie. He been out, and he's a lot older than he tells you what he is. Jay, I'm 54. Jay was probably like 53.
Mm-hmm. Yep. AJ Lewis, brother in the super chat, dropping that quarter of a hundo on us in the super chat. I'm a Spence fan, but what's your opinion on Bud, especially since his trainer Bomac says he's coming back with a I know he hears all the talk. Do you think Angry Bud is a serious problem for 147 and 54? Even if he's not upset, he's a problem. He's the truth already. Just bad business decisions. KJ Scribner, what's going on? Scribner, what's going on? Bad moves outside the ring. Drink more water, what's going on? I believe that Terence Crawford is top 3 best pound for pound fighters in the world. It's just bad choice of business and not being realistic with your where you are in your career as far as your brand. You gotta know that. Listen, I gotta build up my brand. I must build up my brand. I gotta get it bigger. You know what I mean? That's where he falls short. When Errol Spence say 60-40 split, it's not because Errol was saying, "Oh, I'm the better fighter." Well, Errol was telling you, my brand is bigger right now. I'm doing bigger numbers as he is. I'm doing bigger numbers. My brand is bigger, so 60-40 is right in my favor. And Terence Crawford is not understanding of that. And so that's where everything goes wrong. Period. So it's not that he's not a great fighter. I think he's a great fighter. Skill set. We're not talking about what he do in the ring. It's just what he does outside the ring is what gets him all the time. What's your thoughts on that, Kurt?
Yeah, Terence Crawford is an excellent fighter. Very versatile. Hits much harder than we think. He can box. Been a champion 3 different weight divisions, but it's his outside decisions or lack thereof, I should say, that holds him back. And it's just frustration when people say he's not this, he's not that. We just want to see him in legacy defining fights because he's at the, he's at an advanced age in boxing. So we want to see him in with the Spences and the Porters, and we all know what kind of fighter he is. His talent level is like bananas. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but we just want to see him cement his legacy against top-notch fighters. That's all.
Right, exactly, and that's what we want to see him in the ring with the best, But he doesn't absorb it in that manner. He takes it all wrong. So, and Kurt, what's your thoughts of him going up and fighting Jermell Charlo?
Now, that's a tough fight, man. I mean, we have weights for a reason. If you put on the weight the right way, gradually, Terence is a tough out for anybody, but he can't have lapses on defense because he'll be getting hit by junior middleweights, man, and that can make a big difference. So he has to fight more defensively, like he did against Postal. But something tells me he's not going to do that. He's aggressive by nature. That's a dangerous fight. Right now, I favor Charlo to beat him. But if they ever do fight, I might change my mind, depending on how Bud looks at junior middleweight.
Man, H, my brother, back in the super chat. He says, salute Blue, Kurt, Kings and Queens in the chat. I see Blue got them blockers on. Nah, bro. I got Emmanuel H. I started getting another headache, man. That's why I put this on. Chris Turner, what's going on? Set the Tone Blast, what's going on? Dub Z, what's going on? Stay Wavy Sports TV, what's going on? So that's why I put this on, man. And what you think about that fight tomorrow, Kurt?
A lot of people say Castano got a good chance. Castano's going to win. I heard some people say that. I just don't see it. I don't think the style is right to beat a Jermell Charlo. Jermell is going to have a really off night to lose. You have to box Charlo like Harrison, John Jackson, be tall and rangy, but him fighting in close against a pinpoint assassin like Charlo can be big trouble for Castano. I've been looking at him all week, and I already knew I had him down. He squares up on defense. When a fighter throws punches, a lot of punches, I don't think they're oblivious to what's going to be coming back because he never fought nobody like a Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo has a stinging jab, a very good uppercut, a very good left hook. And you got to remember, Charlo is at the top of his game because the competition, Harrison twice, Lubin, Rosario. That's a good resume. Now he's fighting another tough guy in Castano. So that's why he's at the top of his game. He looked as sharp against Rosario. Rosario was coming off a big one against J Rock, and he dispatched Rosario. And now you got Castano. I wasn't impressed with Teixeira and the Lara fight. I wasn't impressed. It was an okay performance, but I see weaknesses. Jermell got a lot of sting on his punches, man, and I think Castano's going to get caught with something. It'll be a tough fight for the first 4 or 5 rounds. Then I see Jermell pulling away. I see Jermell catching him with something big around the 8th or 9th round and hurting Castano and then taking him out. He's too sharp, man. He's going to get too close to Charlo, and that's when the problem's going to happen.
The problem I see is that Jermell could fight inside or outside. Daryl Johnson, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. What up, Kurt? Blue, I meant to say earlier, wouldn't Bud have to fight his way up to 154 to get a fight with Charlo? What route would you think he'll have to take? No, he don't, because the WBO allows you to move up and wait and automatically be the mandatory. So he won't have to fight anybody to put himself in position. He'll become, soon as he goes up to 154, he'll be Jermell Charlo's mandatory. So that's the way the WBO operates. He moves up, he'll be the mandatory immediately. And Jermell Charlo will have to defend it, or he will lose the belt. So that's how that will work, you know. But salute Daryl Johnson, appreciate you, great brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Infinito Dells, brother in the super chat, hashtag Fig Tree Bitcoin, support black-owned medicine, hashtag Dr. Sabi, hashtag Ma, hashtag Control, hashtag Action, hashtag Trust, for sure. Yeah, I used to follow that diet as well. Who we got? Z Stacks 1017. What's going on? Yeah, his dad told me that's not true though. Angel D Gutierrez Ruiz, what's going on? NBA D Nice, what's going on? Z Stacks 1017. His father told me that's not true. DeMarco Hayes, what's going on? Everybody talking about Kurt. Jerron Ennis moving up to 160. He did. Lou Hinton, my brother, a pillar that's here, Blue Blood Sports TV. What's going on with you, Lou? He did put something on social media saying moving up for his next fight. But what you think about that, Kurt?
He's moving up. I wanted to see him at 147, man.
Yeah, he said he put something about 160 too on top of that.
160.
Yeah,
man, that's a.
But Bozy said that's not true. Because I sent him the post. It was a post. It was a post from Jerron, but Bozy said it's not true.
Oh, okay. If he could make 147 comfortably, then stay at 147. I mean, I know he's going to move up eventually, but right now, don't rush it. You know, I mean, Bozy said it's not true. Stay at 147. You could make the weight comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
Some big fights there.
Yeah. AJ Lewis, brother in the super chat. And then my thing is this, Kurt. He moved to 160. He ain't coming back to 47.
Mm-mm.
AJ Lewis, brother in the super chat. I know Boo Boo always calling out Charlo and Canelo, but what y'all think about him versus Benavidez? By the way, Benavidez seems like the real boogeyman. I think Andre could beat David Benavidez because David Benavidez lapses on defense, but I could see David Benavidez beating Andre because of his pressure. And we saw when Liam Smith what's his name? Liam Williams.
Yeah.
Liam Williams, Kurt, was putting that pressure on him. Man, it started to break him down. If he was bigger, stronger, and more accurate, we could be talking about an upset. So I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? Edward Jones, brother in the super chat. Blue Blood Health and Eating Channel. Yeah. Nah, not now. Yeah, Kurt, what you think about Andrade and David Benavidez?
I like Benavidez to knock out Andrade. At one time, I was high on Andrade, not anymore. Benavidez' pressure, size, I think will get to Andrade, and I think he will eventually stop him the pressure. I didn't like how he reacted when he got hit with that right hand by Liam Williams. His whole body shook, and that was a better fighter. He would have been out of there. So I like Benavidez to be Andrade.
Mm-hmm. Ronald Moore, brother in the super chat, he said, "What's up, Blue Blood and Kurt? Crawford has the ability to outbox anyone, but do y'all think he has the chin to beat Mel?" See, that's the thing. It's not about the chin. Mr. Johnson, what's going on? I think it's that Jermell is just big, strong, and accurate. Texas made the realist. What's going on? And that could prove to be a problem for him. And he has lapses on defense, so he gets hit. And it's the punch you don't see, man. Jermell sets up his punches very well, very accurate, very sharp, very technical. So it's not about his chin, man. What you think about that, Kurt?
Yeah, Charlo is a hard out. So is Crawford, but now we're talking about the naturally bigger man who can box and is in the same ballpark as Crawford and got power and who's sharp. He can hurt you with a variety of punches. He's pinpoint. So that's a very dangerous fight for any fighter, including Crawford, who I feel is number one pound for pound. So, that's a tough fight. If we go up there and fight Charlo, man, I'll be like very surprised and impressed. And who knows, he could pull it off, but he's going to have to box like he did against Posto. He can't be aggressive like he can with the welterweights or junior welterweights. He can't do that. He got to be smart.
Mm-hmm. Jack T, brother in super chat. So 25% split with Charlo instead of 40% split with Spence. I don't think he's gonna take no 25%. That's too. Man. He ain't taking that to fight Jermell Charlo. No sir. That won't happen. LV Slugger, brother in the super chat. He said David Morrell may have the skill set to beat a Canelo one day. He is still developing now, but looks good. Already calling out the boogeyman Benavidez. What you think about that, Kurt?
It's too early to tell. What do you have? 6 fights already? 6?
Yeah, far too early.
Far too early. Take your time, young man. Far too early for Canelo Alvarez. I wouldn't even be thinking. I'll be working on my craft, getting the experience, getting the most fights I can. So it's way too early for that.
Mm-hmm. Outside the box media, what's going on, great brother? So go ahead, Bert. Kurt, you can start your segment, and I know you want to talk about Biz Markie, the history of Biz Markie, and legacy of Biz Markie.
Yeah, very sad. I know he wasn't doing well health-wise, but it's always a shock, hearing a legend very well like MCs like Heavy D and Biz Markie. Nobody never said a bad thing about him. They crown him the comedian of hip hop, the clown of hip hop in a good way. Biz was made great records, man. First album is a classic, man. I like the second one too, but Biz Never Sleeps. I like that album, but the first one's a classic. The Vapors, one of my favorite videos. He introduced the world of Big Daddy Kane. He was part of Juice Crew, which had it on lock. Kane, Cool G Rap, Master Ace, Craig G, Roxanne Shante, man, MC Shan. Juice Crew was doing it. He was Biz Markie was a part of that. I mean, it's very sad, and I'm glad I met him. Cool guy, wasn't full of himself, and this is when he was popular. So, I just want to say rest in peace to Biz Markie. Hip hop is not what it used to be. That was the golden age, 1988. It wasn't a better year. 1988, everybody had classics albums, man, and his was a big part of it. You could hear his album in every car, every boom box. I remember when it first came out, and I was like, "Oh, Biz Markie out." Before the album came out, Ralph McDaniel's Video Music Box played the video, said it would be in stores. Albums always came out on Tuesdays, and we went down to Eclipse Record Store downtown Patterson and got the album, played it. I was like, "Oh man, this is hot." This is hot, man. I played that album like every day. Great albums, man. Hip hop was like at its very best in 1988, and he was a big part of that. Big part of it, man. And I'm sorry to say that we lost a legend. And Biz, man, you will never be forgotten because that era of hip hop, hip hop was fun. It was creative. It has lost its way because of the word thug. Hip hop never recovered from that word thug, man. When they threw that word in there, it went somewhere else. Everybody had their own style in '88. You had like Salt and Pepper, you had Ultra Magnetic, you had NWA, you had Public Enemy, Super Lover C, Casanova Rudd, you had Cash Money and Marvelous, Stetson Sonic, Fresh Prince, Jazzy Jeff, or who else? Did I say? I said Public Enemy. Busy Bee still had an album came out. Just a super suicide. Yeah. Um, it was just a great year. MC Shan, Boogie Down Productions, Jungle Brothers. Man, it was fire. It seemed like every week somebody was coming out that was great. Ice T Power. Woof. I mean, it on and on. Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap. Oh man, Marley Marl in Control, the Ghetto Boys. Oh, man, it was just EPMD. It was bananas, and I remember hip hop and life was like it just went together. Me and my friends used to go down to Virginia to the Greek Fest, and we used to stop in Baltimore. Baltimore had a club called Odell's and the Paradox, and then we'd stop in Washington. The next night we'd go to the Ritz, and then on our way to Virginia Beach. It was just so much fun that I miss and playing them songs. And at that time, in '88, I had a black Corvette convertible with gold Pirelli tires. See, a lot of people in New York at that time, I don't know where anywhere else, but a lot of guys had fly cars because before 2001, you can get away with a lot. A lot of people had tag car. A tag car was you bought a car off a used lot for like they were selling Range Rovers for $10,000. The VIN number and the engine has to match the VIN number that was in the window. So the car lot worked together with DMV, and it was all black market. So a lot of guys at that time had tag cars, illegal but legal. They sell them wholesale. Range Rovers, BMWs, Sterlings, stuff like that. They had Maximas, but I was always into muscle cars, but you know, it, it was just about hip hop, having good, clean fun. After work, I would go home, get dressed, and just do the town. It was just so much fun back in them days, man. But shout out. Too Short. I forgot about Too Short. Too Short been around a long time, man. Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh. Oh man, album after album after album, man. Let me go in the chat. What you guys? You can talk about anything you want to. Music. We could talk about clubs. We could talk about boxing. Talk about anything you want to talk about. Henry King, what's going on? What's up, everybody? I'm in the chat. School of Skills, what's going on? He said Charlo will lose to Bud. Facts. I know you're a big Crawford fan. So, oh my. Candy Slim 501 at DP Rocket said, Short is underrated for some of the ish he said. City of Dope couldn't be saved by John the Pope. Yeah, man. Too Short. Yep. Let me see. Everywhere Rakim, how can I forget them? Yes, indeed. It's my favorite MC of all time. Uh, Type Slick, Hand Speed said that. Who is this? Let me see. North Pole Fisher said, Kirk, you fish? I used to long time ago. It's very relaxing, man. Very relaxing. I used to go fishing a long time ago. The church I went to, they used to hold fishing trips. We rented a boat, and everybody brung their pole. It was fun, man. Tyler Smith said, Kirk, wasn't Scott LaRock the first mainstream artist? Yeah, yeah, he was. He was Tyler Smith. That was a sad day. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Ghetto Love said, Kirk, I remember the Zans inside stinking leaking. Oh, man, yep. The club had a motel attached to it on Broad Street. So you can imagine, and I can't tell stories like that only if I was on Patreon, but there were a lot of good times in that club, man. Man, that club was wild. Whew. Jamar Stafford said, Kirk, did you get to check out the new Space Jam? No, I didn't see it. I'll probably watch it. I got to see Quiet Place Part 2. It's streaming now. So I'll probably watch the movie tomorrow. Truth Hurt Bad says, never Bud lose to Charlo. That'd be a good fight. DP Rocker, Pound for Pound King said, Kirk, was Floyd versus McGregor a real fight? Yeah, it was like a circus, but it happened for real. I wasn't counting on the record. We have a super chat from Jeffrey Brooks. He said if Manny should get past Spence, then Mayweather shouldn't stay retired. Laughing out loud. Let me go up a little bit. DP Rocker said Jack the Ripper. Yeah, yep. That was a hard diss song, man. School of Skills said Kurt, will Wilder fight in a disqualification? No, I don't think so. Truth said, I believe when I see it, but I tell you, Crawford versus Jermell Charlo, I see that as a great matchup. Yep. Type Sick Hand Speed said they call me Scott LaRock in school because my last name. Yeah, man, that was sad when he died, man. Scott LaRock. Pound for Pound said boys can't jump and boys can't rap. No, some can. Jojo Pellegrino, Enoch, they had a rap label in Minnesota called Rhyme Sayers Records. All of them was nice. Candy Slim said, okay, I'm with that. He who greets with fire said Charlo can't fight Bud before Spence. Yeah. Wilm Old School Arnett, what's going on? Said Kurt Anderson, would you love my boy 1966 Chevy? My eyes playing tricks with me. Motown Heads, Uncle, and 488. Oh, I like old cars, Wilm Old School Arnett, man. 57 Chevy. You said 1966 Chevelle. Yeah, I like old school cars, man. It's not a big culture here like it is in the South. I like the South, man. And I like old history. History. History is old. Powerful Power King said what? True Hurts Bad said clown. John Mayfield said Kirk. Danny Garcia versus Charlo. 154. Good fight. No. Danny will get the break speed off him. Gerardo Valencia said, where can I stream a Quiet Place 2? Or anywhere. YouTube, Hulu, Amazon Prime. It's 1999. It just came out. I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I saw the first one. I like the first one. I'm watching the second one. Pound for Pound King said, Kurt, we're in the ring, but where in the ring where they was fighting to hurt each other than Floyd McGregor. Yeah, Floyd carried him. Anything that can make money, that's why they did it, and they made a lot of money. So it counted, but yes and no, it was a real fight. Emmanuel H, what's up, Biggie? He said, no, Kirk, he ain't a Bud fan. That is Bud. David Pelton said Charlo in 7, Pac-Man in 6. Oh, man, okay. Clifford McKeechin said, R.I.P. Biz Markie. Yeah, man. King Third Eye Supreme said, hey, Kurt, Slick Rick was the best storyteller ever. I got him number 2. I got Cool G Rap at number 1. Cool G Rap, to me, was the best storyteller. Road to the Riches That's one of my favorite singles. William School Arnett says Emmanuel H. Absolutely. Marky Dance. I'm only 22 and I just a friend is one of my favorite songs. R.I.P. to Biz Markie. You got what I need. You say he's just a friend. Yeah, classic song, man. Milani said, exciting fight tomorrow night. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Paul Ruffin. I was a big Master Ace fan, man. I met him at Fat Beat Records, him and his group EMEC. But A Long Hot Summer is a great album, and Disposable Arts is a very great album, concept-wise. Master Ace has some bangers, man. Very underrated. Dre the Man said, who would you pick, Charlo or Spence, if they was to fight? Right now, I'll pick Charlo. School to Skill said Fury will be hitting below the belt constantly, will cause a big brawl from the corners, in my opinion. Wouldn't that be something? I can see that happening too. Eddie Sports Money said Bud fights Charlo, Bud going to sleep, big facts. Thesis GQ said Kurt, your dream matchup in every weight class. I can't name every weight class, but my ultimate dream matchups would be at heavyweight, Ali versus Tyson, and a prime. Welterweight, Sugar Ray Robinson versus Sugar Ray Leonard. At lightweight, Roberto Duran versus Benny Leonard. Junior welterweight, Manny Pacquiao versus Aaron Pryor. At middleweight, Marvin Hagler versus Roy Jones. We have a super chat from Candy Slim 501. He said, Bub, my favorite, but Mel is hitting like prime Hank Aaron. A convertible vert is hitting anytime, but convertible vet. Excuse me, is hitting anytime. But what year was yours? And the gold, Miles is 87. 87. Gold tires. That was the Pirellis. Pirellis, the gold BBS rims was the end thing, and the sound system was Jensen's and Kenwood's. And I used to park that bad boy right in front of Willie Burgers on 145th Street. Man, that car was a magnet because I used to take it to Snake and Macaroni's detailing shop in Patterson. Iran Barkley used to take his white Volvo there, and you could eat off that car. They did a great job. And then I used to drive to New York at night, man. It was unbelievable, man. Man, I miss those times. DB Rocker said Bob is beating Bud. Clark Boy said Ice Cube is the best storyteller. I say Cool G Rap. His stories was hard, man. Road to the Riches. And what's that song he did about a girl? I forgot. True Culture said Kurt Gary Russell Jr. versus Leo. I like Gary. I think Leo has problems with speed. Raymond Murphy said, I used to see Biz Markie frequently on Jamaica Ave shopping back in the 80s. Yeah, Coliseum Mall. I used to hang out there, Jamaica Ave on 165th Street. Man, I wish I could tell you my stories. I got a lot of them. I used to see 50 Cent before he became famous. He used to sell mixtapes. Everybody used to be at the Coliseum. It was like a flea market. They used to sell a lot of jewelry and clothes. You know, the airbrush clothes and stuff like that. And around the corner was Gertz Plaza Mall. Everybody was in there. Henry King said, Kurt, you ignored all my questions. Oh, I did? Shoot again, Henry King. I'm busy. I got a lot on my mind, man. I'm thinking, hold on, wait a minute. Henry King said, Kurt, what era of baseball did African Americans dominate and how long did they dominate? From 1949 to 1959. That 10-year span, all of the MVPs were from the Negro Leagues. So the 40s for the black athlete, baseball, boxing was a golden era. But they didn't let the players until Jackie Robinson got in. But people like Josh Gibson would have been great. Satchel Paige didn't get into baseball until he was 47. He was a great pitcher, man. He probably would have been the best, him and Sandy Koufax. But that year in the 70s was a great year too. But it was like the 40s and 50s. Critical Thinker said Corvette on Dayton's. Now I like the BBS rims. You know, that's a LA thing, right? Or Paul Ruffin said, Granddaddy IU and Diamond Shell. Yeah, that's Biggie Biz Markie's brother, Diamond Shell. A lot of people don't know that. That's his younger brother. Henry King said, Kurt. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I like to answer your questions, Henry King, man. School of Skills said Fury got no win whatsoever. He will not let Wilder KO him. Headbutt, rabbit punch below the belt. Fight will end in a disqualification. I can see that. Michael Lee, Fury should be locked up for lying. Said he got whatchamacall. David Pelton said convertible Kurt. Uh, Twin D said Kurt, true hip hop, setting up and playing in the park and plugging into the light post. Hopping the cops took a while to come out, shut it down. Only temporary though. Yeah, yeah, twin man. Yeah, I stopped going to New York like in the early '80s. Van Cortlandt Park, the Fever was a club in the Bronx, and was going to Cedar Park. I remember Cool Herc was still cutting out there between Cedar and Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. That was like in 81, 80. I was like 13, 14. I was young because you can get fake ID from the electronic spot on 42nd Street. We have a super chat from Snacks B. What's going on, Snacks? Dag, I didn't know Biz left us, fam. He used to come to Red Hook J with us, man. RP Biz. Yeah, Red Hook was something else, man. Red Hook Projects. Red Hook. So you had Red Hook, you had Tilden houses, you had Rosdale. That's where all the women was at. Rosdale Projects. I used to be up there all the time. But you had Marcy. You had who else? That project's by Marcy. What's I forgot the name of that project. I'm starting to forget a lot of stuff. Melanated Royalty said, "Not me." What's up, Mister Mechanical? How you doing, man? Raymond Murphy said, "I used to work with Sweet Tea at Burger King off the turnpike." Oh man. Yeah, hey Raymond Murphy, for real, Sweet Tea? Oh man. Speaking of Queens, I can't wait for Sunday night, man. They going back to the 90s in Jamaica, Queens, my era, where the show's gonna be based Power 3. It's gonna be about Kane and growing up in Queens. Jamaica, Queens. Yes, sir. School of Skills says Kurt. Nah, thanks for the compliment, man. I just love living life. I'm lucky because I experience many things. I love boxing. I love music. I used to love the champagne life, going out. I just wanted to have good, clean fun. I can't understand why people got in trouble and been locked up for the summer. I had a friend like that. Every summer he get locked up, and I'm like, man, that couldn't be me. I love life, man. I love wearing nice clothes and smelling good like Polo Cologne. Man, man, what I miss going to the clubs, Bentleys and Shadows and what's that club in Brooklyn? I used to go to Sugar Hills. Oh man, it was great, man. Johnny Burton said, "Kirk, have you ever heard of the rapper NF?" Oh yeah, MF Doom, absolutely. If so, what are your thoughts on his music? He died last year. Oh, Johnny Burton, man, he had that classic album, Doomsday. I believe I got that album. I got it in CD form and I got it on my phone. That was his music was different, and plus he produced a lot for. He did the Fish Scale album with Ghostface and More Fish. Great albums by Ghostface. His music was real different. Matter that's KMD from Peach Fuzz, and then he start wearing a mask. Edgar Montero said Crawford over Charlo over Cholo, 154 Crawford killing. Raymond Murphy said Tilden Projects. Yes, sir. I have to be way out there in Far Rockaway, Queens, man. DP Rocker said, Kurt, you remember Schoolie D? Yeah, I forgot about him. Looking at my Gucci right about this time. Yeah, absolutely. It was a Saturday night. I was feeling kind of, you know the rest. Raymond Murphy said, yes, sir. Snacks B said, dag, man. I can't read that name. RP Terence. Chucky. I'm going to call him Chucky. KG projects you was thinking of is Tompkins. Yeah, man, I tell you, the family always coming through. Yeah, man, them dudes will follow. Ooh, boy, I'm glad I knew a lot of people, boy. I used to be dripping with jewelry too. But you weren't gonna run up on me. No. No, 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 no. Raymond Murphy said, I'm from oh, okay. Far Rockaway. Wow. Yeah, Raymond, you from there? Paul Ruffin said Steezo, y'all. He was an incredible dancer. His album was hot too. Clark said G-Rap was ill before my time. Let me do some homework. Oh man, you gotta listen to G-Rap. Incredible verses, man. Incredible. Listen to Foul Cats. Oh man. DP Rocker. Steezo was hard. Yeah, man. That was EPMD's dancer. School of Skills said, is Kobe top 5 all time? Top 10. Maybe top 5. That's my second best player of all time behind Michael Jordan. I love Kobe Bryant, man. I remember watching his high school game, championship game in Pennsylvania. He was born to be great. KG, Shadows was for the older crowd. Man, Shadow was my club. It was by Madison Square Garden on West 28th Street. Woo! Yes, indeed. Let the good times roll. EJ said, why Bud want to go to 154? Yeah, I know, right? Bud move funny like that. Wayne Harrison said, summer houses in Lafayette Gardens. Yeah, man. Henry King said, Kurt, I love talking to you. I was also asking what's harder to become a professional boxer, NFL, baseball. Oh, boxer, without a doubt. Boxer. I played baseball and basketball and I boxing without a doubt because you could play baseball and football. You can't play boxing. Edgar Martero said, I hope Solo lose Saturday. M says, so Kirk, who do you have? Spence versus Crawford. I have Spence by UD. Well, if they fight, I don't want to make my decision. Snacks B said Bentley's. I saw Mike Tyson. I met Mike Tyson at Bentley's and Christopher Williams, a pretty boy. Yeah, Bentley's was lit though on Saturday nights, man. KG said best rap album of all time to me was Only Built for Cuban Links, The Purple Tape. That's my favorite and I thought the best album I ever heard. The samples, the 5% connotations, the kung fu, all that signified an era where I was from. I was never a 5%er. All my friends was and my brother, but not me. Candy Slim says Steady B, yeah. Yeah, Steady B, man. I like his albums too. 1, 2, 3, and doom, 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 doom. Yeah, man. Raymond Murphy said, I rock the Bentleys. Man, I was always in Bentleys and Shadows, man. Infinito said Kirk 80s Cadillac and mine with the boomerang antenna, my best days. Yeah, yeah. Remember the boomerang antenna, tinted windows, spoke rims? I had a burgundy and white Cutlass Supreme in 86. Yeah, man. Snacks B said Sugar Hills. Peter Larcher said Hollis, Queens, home of Russell Simmons. Queens, man. I became obsessed with Queens, man. Oh, I became obsessed with Queens. It was calling me, man, like Pookie from New Jack City. See, and I'm Jersey all the way through, but I had to go to New York, man. And when I was staying at 40th and Vernon, right in the heart of Queensbridge, man. Right in the heart. I used to go to Valley Stream and stuff and hang out on 165th and J Ave. Oh man, boy, man. Boy, did I get popular fast. He who greets with fires at Kirk, or who wins, Anui or Stephen Fulton? I like Anui. Brooklyn said MF Doom was a great lyricist. Yeah, his music was offbeat. That's why it was great, man. School of Skills said because EJ hating. Raymond Murphy said, and the Red Parrot, yeah. Man, hey Raymond, how old are you, man? Silver Shadow and the Red Parrot. They closed it down after that incident, man. That was a classic club. Edgar Montero's laughing out loud. M said, "So Kurt, who do you have?" Oh, okay. I'm gonna make my decision when they fight. Twin said, "Ghostface Shaky Dog is one of the greatest storytelling songs ever." Yeah, yeah. Raymond Murphy said, "Yo, bro, I'm hitting you from Iraq." Wow, for real, Raymond? Be safe out there, man. Salute to you. King Jr. said, "Mike Tyson versus David Tua." Mike Tyson at his best beats David Tua. Any Mike Tyson from 85 to 88 beats David Tua. After that, David Tua beats Mike. Snacks B said, "Oh, Sugar Hills be gone until tomorrow." Yeah, man. Great stories. I wish I can tell you. Ron Robinson said, "Who you got, Mike Weaver or Dillian White?" Mike Weaver. Ron Robinson said, "Who's the king of the UK, George Mike or Phil Collins?" Oh, Phil Collins. Phil Collins. That Synchronicity album, man, with Police. Yeah, man. It's Phil Collins. School of Skills said, "You guys is the guy with the belt. Bud is the guy with the belt. EJ, what are you doing?" Man, school on Spence hard. Triple X said, "Salute, Kurt. Salute, Triple X, salute." Raymond Murphy said, "It's almost 4 a.m. over here." Man, we thank you, Raymond, man. So you're in the military, right? We thank you for your service. I'll take it. Sam Hill says, "Salute from West Australia by the way of East Oakland." Sam, salute to you, man, from Australia. The thunder from down under. Peter Lodge says, I've never been to Electric Circus. DP Rocker said, "Kurt, I'll be at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame next. I'll get some footage." Oh, man, I want to see that, DP Rocker, man. Yes, sir. Cleveland, one of my favorite places, man. I used to go to a club down there called the Mirage, like around 2001, 2002. Ron Robinson said, "Who's the better dancer, MC Hammer or Bobby Brown?" Hammer. KG said, "Out of the older MCs, I like Karis One." Rican said, Babbitt, I think it says, "Salute, Kurt." I'm sorry I pronounced your name wrong. I think I'm gonna get glasses. Snacks B said, "Kurt, bringing me back, man. That was my era, man. If you missed it, you missed it." A lot of my old friends, they want to go out now. I said, "You 25 years too late. Don't. It's over for us. We old." Raymond Murphy said, "Edgemere Projects, G-Rap was super dope." Yeah, man. That's my second favorite MC of all time behind Rakim. Galilove said, "Kurt, you remember Columbus, home, stick, Columbus Pride, 7th Avenue. I've been to all the projects. For some reason, it escapes me. I probably been in there too." KG said, "Best rap album, only built for Cuban links." That's my favorite all time. That's my favorite all time. Ron Robinson said, "Who's the better group, uh, the Genesis or Police?" Wow. I like the Police, man. I like their sound. Genesis was tight though. St. Louis said, "Salute Kurt Anderson. Class is in session. We all in class, including myself." David Pelton said, uh, "With EMP at the involved." Jack T said, "What belts Zapata got?" B. Yorda said, "Kobe is top 5 for sure." Yeah, I put him in there. I love Kobe, man. Man, his killer instinct is just all around skill. Maurice Bridges said, "Kurt, I thought you said Crawford by knockout a few months ago." You remember that? I did say that. I did say that. I picked Crawford by late round stoppage, but I have to when they fight, because things are a little different now because Spence has caught up per se. But I still might pick him. We don't know. But I did pick Crawford by 11th round TKO. I did say that. Lynette Bowman said, "Kurt, will we get the unification after Wilder versus Fury between Wilder versus AJ?" Man, Lynette, I hope so. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Let me see. School of Skill said, "Did you know Wilt used to name of George Marcus when he played pro ball at 16. I didn't know that, school. I didn't know that. Wild said, rest in peace, Biz Markie. Triple X said, Sade versus Tina Marie. Who you got? Woo! That's a good one. I have to go with Tina Marie. I love Sade Diamond Life album, but Tina Marie had this song called Out on a Limb, Portuguese Love, and Casanova Brown. And Fire and Desire. I have to go with Tina Marie. I have to go with her. Triple X, man, that woman can sing. Triple X said, "Oh, okay, I read that one. That's a good matchup though, Lex." Eddie Sports Money said, "Bud trying to stop EJ from being undisputed at 154 by fighting for the WBO." Eric Williams said, "Alabama projects." Yeah, Patterson. I live on 17th Ave and East 30th Street by the Xena Club in Pathmark. I was like 10 minutes away from Alabama projects. I'll play basketball in the projects. And remember the ice cream parlor they had, Guernsey Crest? Some of the best ice cream you can ever taste. Henry King said, Kirk, Mike Tyson from 85 to 88. Who does he have a better chance of beating? Sonny Liston, Frazier Foreman, Lennox Lewis, or Harry Grant? Name two he will beat. 85. I would say Lennox Lewis because Lennox was chinny. And I would say Frazier because Frazier wasn't that big and he would be in Mike's face. Mike wouldn't look wouldn't be hard to find him. Paul Ruffin said, "Genius words from the Genius '89." The Genius, yep. Remember the Genius? Ron Robinson said, "Who you got? Juice Crew versus Wu Tang." I got Wu Tang. That's my favorite group of all time. Their lyrics is like unbelievable. King Third Eye Supreme said, "Hey Kurt, Rakim or Big Daddy Kane?" Rakim, absolutely. Rakim was the greatest lyricist I've ever heard, man. Listen to lyrics of Fury, all his records. Don't sweat the technique. We have a super chat from Cameron Renfro. He said, "What do you think of Jerron Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz?" I like Jerron Ennis by knockout. I think Ennis' footwork will be too much for Ortiz. He can box Ortiz. His jab, Ortiz's feet are slow, and he can't fight backing up. I think Ennis will put Ortiz on the back foot and then go to work on Ortiz. School of Skills said, "Yeah, Google George Marcus. Wood was averaging 41.16 rebound. Won two championships. I think he averaged like 70 in the playoffs. That's ridiculous." Khalid said Spoonie, one of my favorite. He was a great storyteller. Treacherous 3, Fearless 4, all from the same area. Yeah, that's true, Khalid. Yep. DJ Hollywood was very instrumental in hip hop before Kool Herc. Kool Herc came in '73, and DJ Hollywood came in '72. But DJ Hollywood don't get the recognition he deserved. Plus, Brooklyn, Queens was having a hip hop scene, but they will make it only the Bronx, but that's not true. I know the history of hip hop. I know when it started. I was there. KG said, "Who's your favorite member of Wu Tang?" It's between hmm, it's between Ghostface and Raekwon. Probably Raekwon, then Ghostface. Antique Music said, "Remember Spoonie G?" Yeah, man. I love Spoonie G. My old school was Spoonie G and the Crash Crew. Ted Jones said, "Wow." Raymond Murphy said, "Do you remember Roy Tarpley played with the Mavericks? He lived a block from me." Oh, for real, Raymond? Yeah, man. Roy Tarpley was something. Yup, he was. Roy Tarpley was a very good basketball player. Dre the Man said, "What do you think about rapper AZ Kurt? I think he's the most overrated MC in the history of hip hop. He can go toe to toe with Nas on many records. Matter of fact, he outdid Nas on Life's an Itch. That phrase, man, the verse on Life, woo, one of my favorite verses of all time. So all the 5%ers turn to sinners. Woof. That line right there, man. AZ, man. He spits them out like rapid gunfire. Khalik said, yeah, that's where I grew up. Okay, Khalik. DP Rocker said, Kurt Cash Money beat Jazzy Jeff in 86. Yeah, when they had a DJ company, yeah, he was nice, man, from Philly. Yeah, DP. Yep. John Coy said, Kurt, how you like Rodney O and Joe Cooley? Yeah, I remember that album when they dissed New York. That was funny. Yeah, they from the West Coast. Yeah, yeah, I like them. I was never partial to West Coast or Southern music. Khalik said Manhattanville and the Hill. Raymond Murphy said, "Yup, Spoonie G." T. Real said, "Kurt, keep an eye out on Squirm, Arnold, and Ammo Williams." Yes, sir. I should do that. I know Ammo Williams. I'm gonna keep an eye on what's his name, Squirm Arnold. Okay. School of Skills said ODB. Okay, that's your favorite. He was hilarious. Eddie Sports Money said, Kurt, in the 80s, New York was crazy in the streets. Yeah, they used to stick you up for your sneakers and coats, your Sherlins, sheepskins, your Pumas, and British Walkers. Not British Knights, British Walkers. Lil Bo said, I agree. Tina. Your Tina Marie, one of my favorites. School of Skills said, Redman. Redman, a cool dude from Newark, man. I see him in Naughty by Nature. I used to see them all the time. And Queen Latifah is nice too. Nardi Crash said, faster hands, Pac-Man, Thurman, and Crawford. Pac, because he throws so many punches. Thurman and Crawford more economical. D. Haven Alexander said, David Ruffin or R. Kelly. Oh, that's an easy one, D. Haven. David Ruffin. My Whole World Ended. That's my song. R. Kelly messed up his legacy, man, doing stupid stuff, man. I used to like his music, but no more. I won't listen to it. Antique Music said, remember Spoonie G? Yes, sir. That was my man. Love rap. To the east, to the south, to the west, to the north. Come on, Spoonie G. Go off. Yeah. Michael Helton said, AZ most underrated flow. Why Nas didn't do that joint album? Yeah, man. He might have felt some kind of way. Nas don't like to be outshined. DJ Premier and AZ, Nas probably felt some kind of way about them too. Because when DJ Premier produced Nas, man, woo, his songs like Second Childhood, man, that's a hot song. Jamal Davis said, AZ very underrated. Yeah, man, he sure is. Eric Williams said, Kirk, do you ever go hang out at the rink back in '88? Yeah, all the time. I was everywhere in '88. I mean, everywhere. Everywhere. Zamora's, I was everywhere. The roller skating rink on Route 22, one in the Bronx, everywhere. Brian Elder said Tina Marie had a slow jam with Rick James called Happy. Triple X said the Metaverse Biggs album. Oh, you talk about what's that song called? I forgot the name of that song on Biggs' album. Henry King said, Kurt, what do you think about no validating Wilt's career because the era he played and how would he translate in today's game? He would be dominant, not dominant like he was before, but he would be dominant. He was too talented, man. He would have big numbers. The game was more wide open. Absolutely. Triple X said, AZ, one of the greatest ever. Yeah, man, I love AZ, man. Truth Hurts Bad said, my mom's gave Slick Rick the banger he used to protect his life during for real truth. Wow. How does Spence versus Pacquiao give breakdown? Well, I think Spence's jab is very important because he's a southpaw. But Pacquiao had an advantage being southpaw. He had all the blind spots, but there's no blind spots because you got two southpaws. And Spence being talented and big and strong and a authoritative jab, I think it's going to make a big difference. Let me see. Oh, I lost my spot. It jumped up on me. Sorry, folks. Who Grease with Fire? It Was Written is one of the top 5 albums of all time. My top 5, that was a great album. My top 5 albums, the number 1 is Only Built for Cuban Links. Raekwon, Part 1. Number 2, Public Enemy. It takes a nation of millions to hold us back. Number 3, Ultramagnetics. Critical Beatdown. Number 4, Trial Called Quest. Low End Theory. And number 5, O.C. Jewels. Those are my top 5 albums of all time. Brian Elter said, Kurt, remember the Montclair's Dreaming Out of Season? Yep. Man, y'all take, man, y'all bringing us some stuff making me think. I'm gonna go listen to some music. But this is House Music Fridays. I'm crazy over house music. Jack T said, no one in the chat will be mad if Bud beats Charlo. We sick of him fighting people without a pulse, meaning demanding 50%. It will be one good win every 10-year average. Yeah, I figure you meant that. That was a great battle, him and Jay-Z Nas. DP Rocker says, still mad. Another great album. Candy Slim says, CNN The War Report. Legendary. Yup. I was just listening to that album, Candy Slim, like a week ago. I was listening to Capone Noriega. I was listening to what's my man? Ghetto Millionaire. What's his name? Royal Flush. Listen to Smith and Wesson The Shining, J. Rue the Damager, The Sun Rises in the East. Those are the hardcore typical New York albums. Classic though, all mid-90s and Group Home, Living Proof. Bunch TV says Spence going to get humiliated by Manny like Margarito. Broke Land Blocker said, how Bud Crawford and Mel Charlo match up? That's a tough fight for both men, man. I favor Charlo, but that's a tough fight. But I like to get my assessments when the fight's happening. Because right now, they probably won't fight till next year, if that. But right now, hypothetically, that's a tough fight. I favor Charlo, but Bud can beat anybody on any given night. Hey, people, man, thank you for your questions. I'm sorry I couldn't get to all of them. But, man, I love talking music. We talk about a lot of music. Man, I love music more than I love boxing. When I tell you that, people go crazy. Like my friends, they be like, "No," I'll be like, "Yeah." I love music, man. Errol said, "Kurt, you grew up in the golden era. Your upbringing was a movie, man. I tell you, man, it was music, kung fu movies, the classic black movies like Three the Hard Way and Shaft and Superfly. I had a beautiful childhood. I urge any and everybody, when you're young in your 20s, who's listening, live your life because it goes fast. I don't know where 1996 went. I don't know where it went. It's 2021. I don't know where it went because you can't get those years back. So we got Blue back, man. And how you feeling, Blue?
It's still bothering me this eye, man.
Blue, please, brother, as a brother, make an appointment to go see the doctor. Don't wait.
Yeah.
Just go, man. Just go. Because we got a super chat from LV Slug. He said, I think Michael Jordan averages 50 in this era. Yeah, he averages 37 and 88. So, yeah, Mike, he was something else, man.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make an appointment this week, man.
Yeah, please do, bro.
Yeah, because this is...
Yeah, you shouldn't be going through that, man. Nah, man, we can't have that. We can't have that. And I lived in a hospital since 2012. Not a good feeling. That's why people don't like to go to a doctor hospital. But you just don't know. But you get that checked out. One more. Brian Eldridge said, Kurt, the moments or the stylistics? Oh, stylistics, bro. Stylistics.
Yes, sir. Yeah, let's get on out of here, Kurt.
Oh man, great show, man. I had a lot of fun. You guys lift up my spirits. I was feeling down, because of Biz Markie. But when our heroes and people we admire die, I mean, we're going to mourn, but appreciate and respect them and celebrate what they left behind, their great legacy. And I'm gonna be listening to Biz Markie all day tomorrow. And I know WBLS and Marlon Lamar are going to have something on Biz Markie. So celebrate and never forget the legacy that they left behind. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, people, for your questions. The family always come through once again. Everybody enjoy the fight. Everybody enjoy your weekend. My name is Kurt Sugar. I meant to say Curtis Anderson, aka Kurt Sugar. And hey, man, the show is popping. We enjoy Fred. Everybody have a blessed weekend.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow us on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.